YouTube stream is up. YouTube stream is up. Bro, you look retarded. That doesn't mean much coming from a guy whose name is Hoko4EKSS. What is your name even supposed to be? Your name sounds retarded. How are you going to go ahead and say I look retarded when your name is Hoko44EOKS? What does that even mean? You ever read your username out loud? That's your username. You look like a baseball. Guys, this is the thing. This is literally a look in America. You guys do realize this, right? They do this like all the fucking time. They do this. I look like a coach right now. I literally look like a coach for like a sports team. I've seen that before at the country club. Guys, hey, anyone that doesn't understand this is like, that just means you haven't seen high society. You know high society does this all the time, right? That just means that you're like low cultured. Hey, nice admission, chat. Hey, nice admission, chat. Hey, just say you never been to the country club. Just say you never been to the country club. It's okay. Don't get mad. Sent 2.5k more to the Ko-Fi, save yours. Oh my fucking god, you know. You're fucking crazy, bro. You're fucking crazy, man. I appreciate it, bro. I'm still adding that shit in, though. Nice cat, look great today. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. What is this? Yo, Unk, look at this. Let me go check that out. Let me go check that out. What is this? Okay, I'm not putting that on the screen. I'm not putting that one on the screen. Nah, that one ain't happening. I am not putting that one on the fucking screen. Nope. Yep, it's not bad, but it's like I'm still not putting it on the screen. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't feel like showing that one. That's a bit of a low blow. That's a bit of a low blow for sure. Yeah. I'm not gonna make Pokey take the blame for that shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna make Pokey take the blame for that shit. All right. So naturally, the whole Pokey situation is the first thing that I plan on resolving this morning. I also heard that like Cap isn't even streaming right now. Is like Snorlax still asleep from the all-nighter and like they can't find the Poke Flute? What's going on? Why is she not streaming right now? Yeah, they lost the Poke Flute. Damn, that's unfortunate. She said there was some type of... Oh, okay, whatever. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, cool. We're talking about the Poke's flute. Oh my gosh, I realized the Poke Flute has... You know what? Never... Like, that's crazy now that I think about it. That's crazy now that yeah, now that... Oh, that has like a... That has double meaning. I thought you meant that from the start. No, it's because you actually... Snorlax requires the Poke Flute to, like, wake them up. That's like... They require... Like, it's a mechanic in gen... It's a mechanic in the game. And I guess it... Oh, wow. I did not even intend that. Damn, that is a... Damn, that's a 2-for-1. That's a fucking 2-for-1. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't even take the blame for that one. I can't even take the blame for that one. Nah, that... Oh. Oh, 115 streams. You're you're on 115? What the fuck? You might have the biggest one. Who has one higher than 115? What the fuck? Yo, who's got one higher than 115? Jesus Christ. I'm on 113? Why? The glorp? The angry glorp is like so appropriate for this. Oh, it's so appropriate for that shit. Holy fuck. He's like 2 days, he's 2 streams away. It's 2 streams away. 55. Okay, 65. All right, for sure. You always ruin it when the second half character comes out. True. Because I end up doing that evening stream. Yeah, I'm just a streak ruiner out here. Yeah, just a streak ruiner out here. Alrighty. So there's obviously been some statements made on the stream of Mr. Pokey, that we will be looking at clips for. How many of your followers on Twitch are currently subbed? I feel like it's every single one at this point, right? Like it's getting kind of absurd. Like maybe every single one, who knows? I got no clue. It's a lot, right? But the thing, this is kind of the situation. We've got Pokey clips to go ahead and take a look at right now. We've got Pokey clips to take a look at. Yeah, we got Pokey clips to take a look at. And I think somebody linked them somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where in the Discord they are. I don't really know where they are. They sent them to Tectone. I saw some in live stream mods. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, if you guys could just repost that shit in there. Oh, I see. Hey, Troll Warlord. Apparently you are the GOAT. I heard you got a bit of a shout out on Tectone's stream for sending all that shit to him. Yeah. I heard you got a bit of a shout out for getting all those clips ready to go. So, yeah, those are the same clips that we plan on using today. Yeah, nice job. Nice job, my friend. Nice job. So let's go ahead. Let's get some of these clips pulled up. All right. Ooh, we got epilogue 2. Alrighty. This is looking good. So, guys, this is the thing. We have a total of about, I think, like 5 minutes worth of clips in here. Right? We got a total of about 5 minutes worth of clips for us to go over. Our video is going to be much longer than that, obviously, right? And this is also going to be the situation. Yeah. I don't think Pokey plans on striking any more videos. Maybe Pokey saw this video and had a change of heart. Maybe. Yeah, I saw that legal mindset one. Super chat on YouTube. Oh shit. Let me go. Let me get to that one. Oh wait, where at? I'm still waiting for it to load. Okay, yeah, okay. I see all my YouTube comments. They're telling me I look good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Much better than the reception on Twitch. Everyone on Twitch was making fun of me. I like YouTube better now. All right, let's see here. Cook that brokey up. That's the goal. Anyways, yeah, sorry. It took me a while to find that super chat, but there we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Honestly, the look is kind of fucking clean. I'm gonna be real. We got like the white, kind of like gray. It's fucking clean. What are you guys even talking about? This this is legit. This is fucking legit. What are you guys even talking about? You look like a professional gambler. Yeah, we're going all in. We're going all in. Going all out. For sure. Alrighty, 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 alrighty. The weird thing is that, okay, Pokey reached out to Sate after the Discord incident. Alright, let's get this shit started. Let's get some of this shit started. And let me just make sure my zoom is at a decent level. 150 sounds nice. Alrighty, let's get this going. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. This is a video. This is a discussion. This is a breakdown that we all knew was coming. We all knew that this situation was eventually going to reach this point. And it is safe to say that Mr. Pokey, it is safe to say that after some of the conversations he's had with legal counsel, after some of the conversations he's probably had with some professionals, and of course, conversations he's had with whoever is bankrolling this operation that he's going towards, it's not working out too well for him. Because Mr. Pokey has made a couple of very, very public statements in the past couple of days, with one of the main ones being the fact that he's committed to actually just going to court, right? He basically made that a declarative that he will be filing a lawsuit or some sort of legal process against me, and he said as much in this very, very, very short 4-minute video. And it just so turns out that with some updates that have been made, right, with some updates that have been made on this most recent stream for Mr. Pokey, there's a reason why I'm in a suit and he isn't. We're going to be taking a look at a couple of clips and just seeing how the situation has developed. Because Pokey seems to have a bit of a play in mind. There's a lot of strategies that he's been taking over the past couple of weeks. And what I plan on doing today is exposing the nature of the strategy that he's taking right now and highlight to all of you why we won't really be giving into any of his suggestions or, of course, his insinuations of what the best path forward is. So let's just go ahead, take a look. This is going to be the first clip over here, and I want to give a special shout out to one of my mods for compiling all of this because we've got a few links, and it's not going to be looking great. So first things first, let's get it started off with this one. I should probably turn the volume on, my bad.
So, Bob. Me and Buckle actually DM'd. Crazy. So to give a little bit of a context, right? Your streamer, in his infinite benevolence, in his infinite good faith, I actually reached out to Buckle.
So let's get the first thing straight. Mr. Pokey is insinuating that him reaching out to me, doing all of this, is him kind of like offering the first, the first sort of like olive branch forward, right? As a show of good faith. Let's think about that term good faith for a second. I want you to keep that top of mind, okay? Good faith. Is this good faith? When you made these thumbnails about me, you actually made 3 of them, where you say rape is my weapon on a guide about me, and it's a part of my kit. You want to show good faith, or you're saying you're showing things in good faith after this. You're now trying to say you're on the moral high ground, extending an olive branch towards me in DMs after you did this. Interesting. What about this? Where I show that as a result of your thumbnails, Mr. Pokey, where you call me a rapist, you now have your comments section calling me a rapist as well. And your response, Mr. Pokey, when I posted this image was, Gonna cry? Gonna cry? Was that good faith? Or what about the follow-up response here? Was that good faith? Because remember, this is all stuff that happened over a week ago, February 11th. You and your community, Mr. Pokey, seem to have a very short memory. If now you want to approach this topic with good faith, when this is your public fucking Twitter. So now you want to have good faith. What about this, Mr. Pokey? Where you basically threatened to blackmail me until I complied with your 3 demands. Now you're reaching out to me in DMs after you posted this, and of course made your terroristic threats of dropping 2 files a day, doing all of that. He stopped dropping the files after the counter notice. Did you notice that? But now he's the one extending the olive branch. He's reaching out in good faith because he DM'd me first after he did all of this. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. What about this? What about this post over here, Pokey? It seems that Saint doesn't seem to understand the definition of consequences. It's ironic. It's ironic that Pokey said this statement, isn't it? Bold but mistaken. Also ironic. If he's going to be this scared within 24 hours by going this far, then I have no reason to hold back. As yesterday was only the warning shot. Winter isn't coming. I am. Huh. So now Pokey wants to be in good faith after he's talked to lawyers. Now Pokey wants to be in good faith after he's gotten legal counsel. Pokey wants you to forget all of this shit that he did, including community noting, brigading my post with community notes. This one got removed, though, because it was full of shit, but he did it to also farm. Obviously in good faith, right? Because he loves using that fucking word, though I'm not really sure if he knows what it means. And so, right, you could just go over here. This is really the funniest shit ever in retrospect, right? He reached out to me in DMs after consulting legal counsel. Maybe he should have consulted legal counsel before making this tweet. Because, man, was this one made in good faith? Probably not, because you know he didn't talk to a single fucking person before releasing this video. Before releasing this tweet. Or, of course, releasing this video. And Mr. Pokey, as a last bit of show about this idea of good faith, is it really good faith for you to say that my ultimate is a cry for help or that you got ganked right after, right? And we all know this happened. Right after you decided to jump on the bandwagon when I was done with the 1v15 and the first thing you did was falsely accuse me of rape. Right? Right after this video, within 24 hours, you released those insane fucking thumbnails. Those insane fucking thumbnails. And you had the gall to say that you're the one getting ganked? You fucking pussy. You fucking victim. Was this video made in good faith, understanding the context of what you've done in the past 2 weeks? Don't be talking about no good faith right now, bucko. What a crazy word for you to use. Let's keep playing the clip. Remember, we're only 21 seconds in.
I hope that things are going fine with his Discord. Like whatever's happening in his Discord.
And this is the thing, Mr. Pokey. In regards to the Discord, I have shown you more than enough good faith for everything that you've done. Do you want to know what my show of good faith was, Mr. Pokey? It was deciding to go ahead and exonerate you of the blame of the CSAM raid that occurred on my server, despite the fact that the raiders are saying they were sent by you. You have retards in your community who thought I made this on behalf of a lawyer. No, I made this on behalf of you, because you are literally getting accused of triggering the raid. And so I made this post to clear your fucking name. That is my show of good faith. And it is far more than you deserve after all of the shit I have just shown you. This is good faith. And I have already given you more than enough.
Yeah. I reached out to Buckle for, hey, yo, by the way, whatever is happening, hope you get through with it and it's okay. And he appreciates it. So,
yep. But there's still a lot for me to not appreciate regarding your fucking conduct over the past couple of weeks. That's why we're making this video.
After that little exchange, he did mention that we are going to look for a peaceful solution. I don't know if that's Bago or if that's his lawyer, but that is what I got.
Oops. Looks like you read wrong, buddy.
So if something might come out in the next couple of days,
you won't have to wait the next couple of days, buddy boy. Now let's look on to clip number 2. Let me get some context about this one. Here's what Pokey has committed to.
Where that shall be going. And as of such, in my infinite good faith, right? In my infinite...
I hate him, Park. He's Park.
Watch Pokey talk about how good faith he is again.
Sometimes he chop, but he will always be my buck. And pay cheddar.
Yeah, in my infinite good faith and in my infinite benevolence, I will not mention bro.
Why do you think he's not mentioning me anymore? Probably because his lawyer said he's probably cooked. Probably because he's fucked. Probably because there's nothing he can really say anymore to do any more damage than he's already done to me. Because as I've said, and as we've clearly already established, right, I've done more than enough for Mr. Pokey when it comes to the good faith part of the conversation. I didn't even need to fucking do this for him. I really did it. But I'm not a demon. And I don't want people being accused of federal crimes if they didn't actually fucking do them. And when you understand, right, that Mr. Pokey is the guy that did this to me, that did this to me, why does he think it's going to be so easy for me to just let go and forget? Do you genuinely think that anyone would ever forgive you for something like this? Did you really think I was going to forgive you for something like this? You must be retarded. Because this is unforgivable. You tried, literally, to ruin my life, reputation, and career. And now you're saying that you're showing up in good faith by not talking about me anymore. I wonder why. I wonder why, Mr. Pokey. You don't want to talk about me anymore. Huh? Probably because you've finally woken up from your stupor. You've realized you are fucked. And now you're hiding away, tail between your legs, saying you're not going to talk about me anymore, when in reality, oh, dearie me. Don't you feel like you're a little bit cooked? Especially knowing the possible implications of how a strike could be turned against your channel after it's found to be a little bit stinky by YouTube, right? There's a reason why Mr. Pokey DM'd me. There's a reason why Mr. Pokey is trying to settle this offline, despite the incredible, right? The incredible show of bravado he had in this video. How does one person do a 180 to this high of a degree within just 3 days? Let's find out.
At least until this call is going to be taking place. Off stream, obviously. Yep, that is pretty much it. If he wants to...
Why does he want to have a call now?
Yep about whatever kind of yep, so be it. Because the more important thing is,
You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve a call. You don't deserve further communications with me.
For example, right? I have already called my. Okay, so basically, I have this like Singapore lawyer,
Oops.
and then I have like a US lawyer.
Oh, there we go.
Because I was a little bit confused on like how do I want to like go about this situation, right? So unfortunately, my Singapore lawyer can't really help me.
Yeah, maybe you should have done that research before you filed a copyright strike. Maybe you should have done the research to find out that your lawyer in Singapore, when you filed the copyright strike on February 8th, 2026, maybe you should have known that beforehand. Right? You just found out in the last 24 hours that your Singapore lawyer apparently can't help you out. Imagine that you're this unprepared. Imagine, my friend, you're this unprepared heading into it. This is just an admission on your end. You had no fucking idea what you were doing when you filed this shit. That's just an admission. You had no clue what you were doing. And so why would I let you off the hook now after all the fucking shit you've done to me? Why would I let you off the hook now when you're on the record saying this?
Well. Yep. Send on this. I know, right? I know it would be impossible for you to not react to this content.
Because his goal was to get me to react to 3 of his videos, strike all 3 of them at once, and immediately take down my YouTube channel. He's on the record admitting that was his goal.
It will be a content so irresistible, you have to react. You just have to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even need to force you to do it, because you would. You would, wouldn't you?
Did I? No. And this is the thing. I didn't. This was Pokey's plan. It failed. And now he's trying to resolve it peacefully and in good faith. The same guy, right? That did this. Did that. Did that. Said these things. Remember, they're calling me a rapist in his comments section after these crazy thumbnails. And his first response is, gonna cry. And now he wants to be good faith after it's been exposed he had no fucking clue what he's been doing the whole time. Now he wants to be good faith. Remember this one? Oh man, Pokey, you ratioed me real hard, bucko. Oh, Pokey, you ratioed me real good, brother. How is that ratio gonna help you in court? Was it worth it to leave this paper trail of your ego and lack of good faith across this entire time? Because now I get to show this off to the entire community and juxtapose it with these absurd fucking claims of good faith you're making. You retard. And now Mr. Pokey's likely going to actually say this, right? Saints abusing the legal system to silence my me. How much do you bet we're going to see something like that in the future from Mr. Kiyasu? Saint's gonna drown me in legal fees. Oh no. Womp womp. Now, let's go ahead, right? Well, frankly, I think we've shown everything, right? When it comes to this guy not fucking knowing what the fuck he's doing, let's keep listening.
Because if this case were to go to like a US federal court for copyright infringement, it is gonna be purely based on US. So I had to talk to my US lawyers, right? So
imagine you didn't know that before you filed a copyright strike. Imagine you just admit on stream you did not know that before you filed your copyright strike. When you know the next step of a copyright strike is a legal process. Oh, wait. This is just proof that Mr. Pokey thought I would just give into his terroristic demands. He really thought I was just going to do this. He really thought that I was just going to comply, give in to the blackmail, give in to the extortion, and do what he wanted me to do. And now that I didn't, Now he wants to play nice. What did I say, guys, in this video? What did I say over here, ladies and gentlemen, right? Isn't there a literal track record of what I've said? Let me just find it. Here we go. I don't negotiate. Here we go. I don't negotiate with gotcha terrorists. And that statement, that lack of negotiation, that refusal to negotiate, my friend, is going to extend to your defeat as well. Because you want to know one thing that I said, Mr. Pokey? Let's just go ahead. Let's find the transcript. Let's find the transcript. Terrible. Your attempt to take down my channel and ruin my career is so apparent that there will be no mercy in this circumstance, my friend. So, if you've been... I've been called a liar a lot in this drama, haven't I? There have been a lot of claims that I lie, that I don't speak the truth, that I don't keep my promises. What better way for me to dispel those rumors than to just do what I said I was going to do and show no mercy in this circumstance? Because, Mr. Pokey, we all saw it right here.
You will know I used to use one so that for so long. After I planned this out for so long, it worked out 99%. It went according to my keikaku, right?
Did it? Your plan to strike my channel 3 times at once, take down my entire channel at once. Was that was your keikaku, huh? How's your keikaku going right now, you fucking keikocking dumbass?
99% went to my keikaku. Is
Why do you think he's sliding in my DMs right now?
just that one
His fucking keikaku blew up right in his stupid fucking face.
bit I didn't account for is that the strike actually went through so quickly. I thought it would have taken like way longer. Like, I thought it would take like 1 month, like, or something like that. But that was like a little bit fast. Everything
What a blunder.
else is like, okay, it has been very, very nice.
What a blunder. What a misplay. What a misplay, Mr. Pokey. So, let's keep playing some clips. Let's see where else we can go here. Because it gets worse. There's more. There's more. Don't worry.
So, even see where that shall be going, and as of such, in my infinite good faith, right? In my infinite
I hate him up, Hawk. He's Buck.
Infinite good faith. Wait, I think I replayed it by accident. Editor, just cut that part out. Wait. I think we were like right here.
called my
Oh, wait, no, we already ended this clip. Just move past this one. Yeah, this is the one where he talks about how he didn't know shit about lawyers. Yeah, he didn't know that his Singapore lawyer couldn't do anything for him. All right. Now let's move on to this clip. Sorry, we already finished that one. And this is where Pokey gets some advice, financial advice, from that US lawyer.
their suggestion was it is gonna cost a shit ton of money. All right, whether or not who wins, who lose, it doesn't really matter as much because at the end of the day, it will cost a shit ton of money. And that
Absolutely. And you want to know something that I've publicly confirmed, Mr. Pokey? Let me show you something over here, right? We both know these suits are going to cost a shit ton of money. And this is what one of my Oilers sent in chat 2 days ago. Not sure if this is good to say, but given the situation, I just want to say, Mr. Pokey, do not escalate to a lawsuit and simply rescind your strike. We're prepared to defend this even if it goes to $500,000 to $1 million USD. And believe me, this guy has the proof, the donos to back it up. Do keep this in mind, Mr. Pokey. You might be concerned financially for what's going to happen. I'm not. And there's a reason why I said there was not going to be any mercy at all. And so, if you think that this strike on my channel is worth everything, go for it.
it's kind of like a thing if you want to bring to court. And then it's like, do I really want to spend a shit ton of money just to prove, okay, yep, he copyrighted my materials?
Mr. Pokey is saying this. Talking about copywriting, stealing materials. Guys, what's one thing Mr. Pokey hasn't addressed yet? What's one thing he's refused to address? The fact that this dude is just re-uploading people's videos and just eats over them. He, on his Clips channel, he just eats dinner while reacting to someone else's fucking videos and then just re-uploads it. Bro's just out here farming everybody, bro. Fucking lore tubers as well. Mr. Mukbang. He still hasn't addressed it. I wonder why.
You get what I'm saying? So, I called my US fellas, and then it's like, if something can be chill and it can be resolved, then so be it.
Yep. Because this is the thing, Mr. Pokey. You know I have an oiler that's willing to cover the entire thing. You know that you fucked up putting in that copyright strike, and you know that the money is not worth the actual outcome of this case. But you're only finding out all of these things now when you should have done the research before even filing your strike in the first place. Do you see why creators don't copyright strike very often now? Do you finally understand, now that all the consequences are there in front of your dumb fucking face, do you now understand why creators don't actually file copyright strikes very often? Because most of them actually do the proper research to understand what the implications are going to be moving forward. You didn't. You didn't. You didn't. And now you're over here with your shattered career, trying to pick up the pieces and begging me to help you. You're begging me to help you at this point. With all those fucking DMs that you sent. And I'm going to show them too. It's going to be very hilarious. You're begging me to help you. Begging me to negotiate. After you're on the record, getting caught trying to plan to take down my channel. Admitting to it on stream because your ego was so big and you thought you had it in the bag. You are one of the dumbest people in the space with such misplaced levels of confidence. And now it's backfiring on you and you want me to bail you out of it. You want me to bail you out of it. Why would I? When you laugh at me being called a rapist in your comment section. Why would I? When you struck my channel. Why would I? When I have proof and evidence that you actually murdered my shorts algorithm. Because, take a look at this, guys. What happened to my views on my shorts after February 12th? What happened to the views on my shorts after February 12th? Literally more than Thanos snapped. I'm still suffering the consequences of this fucking filing, and now you want me to still help you out? This is what you did to me, and now you want me to help you out. You ruined my shorts. You literally ruined my shorts. With your bullshit. And now you want me to help you out of the situation that you fucking placed yourself into because you didn't do any research at all? And who knows the damage that my long forms has suffered as a result of this as well? Who knows if those videos, right? Who knows if these videos that are at 20, 30K would have been 50 or 60K? Who knows how much views, how much growth, how much exposure I lost because of your strike? Obviously, my channel's still doing well. Yours is in fucking shambles. It's still doing far better than yours. But maybe I could have gone higher if it wasn't for what your fucking disgusting tactics were. And of course, you also did this to me. And you still want me to bail you out? You still want to come to a peaceful resolution? You still want me to throw you a bone? What a disgusting little snake.
But if it can't be resolved, then we'll also see where that's gonna be going, right? But bro, I literally couldn't believe my eyes when I saw like this like peaceful solution.
Mr. Pokey, there won't be any peace until you exit the space. Keep that in mind.
Like, I'm like, holy shit. So maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen, but when that actually happens, we'll just see what's up, right? Because I think Mr. Pokey is a very, hey, chat. I think
He's trying to say he's a reasonable man. Don't fall for those lies. Don't fall for those lies. Now, let's see clip number 4. And this one's going to be very funny. Very, very, very funny. Nice background as well with Mr. Pokey at the McDonald's.
reasonable man, right? Would you not say I think I'm probably the most reasonable man that y'all ever come across, right? Yo,
Somehow I knew he was going to say reasonable. Techie Stream got nuked? How did Techie Stream get nuked? Did Pokey nuke it? Who nuked it? His stream got suspended for what? YouTube violations? Damn, maybe he went a little bit crazy. He called his... Okay. All right, that's a bit interesting. I think Tecto was doing something else then. I think Tecto was doing like something else then, probably. I don't think anything that I'm doing in the scope of stuff is going to cause any issues. Oh, okay, he was covering a... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not... We're fine. I'm pretty sure we're good. I'm pretty sure it's back up. Okay. Emergency over then. Let's just forget it ever happened. If he's back, then nothing happened. It's fine. Let's that was like a false alarm. False alarm. False alarm. We're good. We're good. We're good. False alarm. Let me just reset. Let's just reset. False alarm. And his stream's back. Everything's fine. Okay. I'm just restart the clip.
reasonable man, right? Would you not say I think I'm probably the most reasonable man that y'all ever come across, right? Yo,
so reasonable, he just makes thumbnails like this and has to be convinced by his chat to take them down. So reasonable that he thought that these thumbnails were okay and he had to be convinced to take them down. He left these up for 5 hours. But yeah, he's reasonable, guys.
Yo, Limbe just want to fucking play gacha games, bro. Right? Like, I don't build off my
You just want to play gachas, huh?
content going for like lawsuits and like dropping files. You get what I'm saying? Like 99% of the time, I want to play my fucking. That's it.
Maybe you should have thought of that before filing a copyright strike on my video. Because the only routes out of that are A, you retract it, B, I wait 90 days, or C, I file a counter notice. And what did you think I was going to do? Where did all the confidence go? Mr. Pokey, where is the energy? Where is the energy, Mr. Pokey, that you had here? The daily file drops. The professional victim. Didn't I say that this whole... Didn't I say this was going to be a problem? Look at Mr. Pokey right now. I don't know if I could do this, guys. My content isn't made for lawsuits. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, my content's not made for lawsuits. I don't know if my channel... All I want to do is play gacha games. Why is... Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. All I want to do is play gachas. Dread it. Run from it. And you know what? I'm not done. Address me. I did. With a lawyer. So why are you trying to back off now?
Right? So, as reasonable as I am, we will just see how that will be going forward. So whatever happening with like, everything else, frankly speaking, I'm also old. I'm 28. I'm gonna be 29 next.
Did you know that Mr. Pokey and I are very similar in age? Did you know that we're actually very similar in age? A lot of people like to think I'm 10 plus years older than him. No. I think I'm actually younger than him, actually.
Next year, right? I'm almost 30.
Doesn't seem like it, though, right? Because I do look to be Mr. Pokey father, don't I? I do kind of seem like Mr. Pokey father, don't I, after this? Maybe that's why. It's my sin for daddying up on the entire fucking content creation space. Y'all think I'm 20 years older than I actually am. And it comes with the role. It comes with the job.
Years old, right? It's like my time left in this role is honestly not that long. All right, okay, no. My time left in like content creation is probably not going to be that long because you guys.
Imagine. After that show of confidence, he starts talking about how his career might be ending soon. Interesting. Interesting.
You guys won't watch like a 35-year-old unk playing gacha games, right? So eventually, I know that my time is not going to be forever. So
Most people think I'm 40 plus and they fucking watch me. So what's the excuse? People have been saying I'm like 30, 35, 40 the entire time and they still fucking watch me.
like, do I really want to like? Let's just say, if this really escalates all in to like an Ethan Klein kind of shit, and it becomes a lawsuit for like 5 years, do I really want to?
Do you see why he's DMing me so much? Do you see why he's trying to reach a peaceful resolution? Because this is the thing. Why do you think Mr. Pokey decided to strategically reach out to me the day after the CSAM attack on my server? Probably because I was in a more vulnerable emotional state, right? Having done things like gone to my local police station to file a report, going to the FBI to file an IC3 report, giving all of that information, recounting all of the events, going around, doing all of that. I was very busy that day after my stream ended. And guess what, guys? I still made the time to exonerate Mr. Pokey of the blame in this situation after I was spending all day basically going out and filing reports and doing all of that. And this guy probably thought that my show of good faith over here to basically not have him accused of federal crimes, he probably saw that as an opportunity to try to push some sort of advantage. And of course, get a lot of this weight and get a lot of this baggage off his plate. He tried to talk to me that day. I told him, let's wait a little bit while I figure some stuff out. And across those next couple of days, right across the next 48 hours, well, boy, oh boy, my memory just brought a lot of things forward. And when you look at all of these tweets, all of these statements, Pokey bragging about community notes, all of that goodness, boy, oh boy. Did you think I was going to forget because you struck me at an emotional time? Did you think I was going to forget because you DM'd me at a vulnerable time? You probably had hope, didn't you, bucko? But this is the thing. I have great emotional maturity. I have great emotional stability. And a part of having good emotional stability, Mr. Pokey, is realizing when your emotions might get the better of you and have you saying or doing things that you don't actually mean. Like this. Or perhaps our favorite tweet ever, right? Like this. Because isn't it fair to say, Mr. Pokey, that you made this tweet and you released that 4-minute video talking about how we're going to court? Isn't it fair to say that you made this out of emotion? You and I are very different. And there's a reason why you're where you are and I'm where I am right now. We're very different. Very different, aren't we? So, let's go ahead. I've got some things ready. I've got some things ready. And so I'll show the amount of good faith that I had. Naturally, right? And I'm looking into this shit over here. There's absolutely nothing bad that's going to get leaked from this. Absolutely nothing. I'm just doing another double check. That's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, let's read these out, guys. Okay, so the first DM we got over here is going to be Mr. Pokey talking about the sea sabotage incident, right? My man, I just wanted you to know an absolute good face. Sorry for what happened. I have nothing to do with it, right? So, of course, Mr. Pokey extends good faith in this circumstance. This is an unrelated circumstance to the strike. I compartmentalize it, and I consider it a different thing. As a result, I make this tweet on behalf of Mr. Pokey after knowing all the facts about the situation and, of course, exonerating him for the blame of the attack. That is done and over with, right? And this is after I've gone to the FBI. This is after I've gone to my local PD. This is after I basically spent the entire day cleaning up after this fucking mess. And then Mr. Pokey immediately tries to trigger a call with me, right? I view this as trying to capitalize on the situation. And it's hard for me to view this request for a call at this timing in good faith when you know all these past clips, when you know all the past incidents, and you know all the past things that he said. Right? And so hopefully you excuse me leaking the fuck out of this snake-ass rat man's DMs. Hopefully you can excuse me leaking these DMs with the context that this is the type of shit he's been posting. Remember, I said that he's allowing people to call me a rapist in his comment section, and his response was, "Gonna cry." I don't even care, actually. So yeah, I just said, I do not have the time. I'm currently dealing with matters with the FBI and stuff. Hope you can understand. And look how desperate he starts getting. Look how desperate he starts getting. If you want to do a one-on-one offline talk about it, I'm legitimately down. And that this is just us talking about, like, fucking silencing discussion on the raid on our Discords. We mutually agree on that. This is separate from the issue once again. Separate from the issue once again. And then this is where I say this. For the call, I am interested in speaking if it helps facilitate a peaceful resolution. Remember what I said the resolution was? Mr. Pokey leaving the space. Given the incident, I will need a few days to address this with law enforcement and let the situation mellow out. If you're interested in a peaceful resolution and willing to be patient. Because like I said, the peaceful resolution is Mr. Pokey leaving the space. I'll reach out when I'm ready for the conversation. Let me know if that works for you. Yeah, just let me know whenever you have the time. And honestly, at the end of everything, my bottom line is just to have you leave my name or content out of your mouth. You want to farm drama, farm war, do what you have to do. Just let me play my games in peace like I've been doing. Oh, really? Oh, really? You really sent that to me after you did this? You really sent that to me after doing this? Your Kiyasu is so strong. You didn't even think about apologizing for this before trying to reach out one-on-one. Imagine that you didn't even think about apologizing for doing this. Because you didn't do it just one time. You did it 3 times, motherfucker. You did it 3 fucking times on 3 different fucking thumbnails, motherfucker. If you can be reasonable enough to see that, I'm also a very reasonable man. Oh yeah, the reasonable man that publicly makes extortion, blackmail threats like this? Threatens to drop files, do all of that? It just looks like you reached out when I was distracted and tried to make me forget all the shit you've been saying about me for the past 2 weeks. Because you want to know what the craziest thing about this is, Mr. Pokey? All we really got to do is, like, take a look at your fucking YouTube channel. All we really got to do, man, is take a look at your fucking YouTube channel. Because what's even going on in here, dude? How many videos have you made about me where you're just outright lying and taking clips out of context? Boom. 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 All in an attempt to bait strikes on me. If I ever dared correct your misinformation. These videos are filled with so many lies. And I haven't been able to dispel any of them. Because you were weaponizing the copyright strike system to silence any response to any of these videos. And now you have the gall to say that you're a reasonable man. For both of us, you mean for you, Mr. Pokey, because you know you can't really talk about me anymore because you're fucked. I will make a public statement that we'll be taking matters privately and try to reach an amicable solution. Remember my definition of peace, Mr. Pokey. And don't get mad and say I lied to you because I didn't tell you my definition of peace. I don't need to do that. So I won't be talking about you anymore. That's what Mr. Pokey said to me. Also, it'd be good if the call can be within this week because I would have to file a claim with the CCB on this copyright thing by next week. So if something both of us can come to terms with happens, then we won't get to that point too. How about you go back in time, Mr. Pokey, you build a fucking time machine, and you tell this to yourself right before you file your strike on February 8th. Because it's too late. Hey, I'd hope to see a call happening anytime before Sunday. Don't think it'll take longer than 15 minutes if we're both looking for a peaceful resolution. How about this, Mr. Pokey? I'll just give you the resolution right now. You can apologize, rescind your strike, and then become the Seka Joko of HSR. Go be a 400, 500 CCV viewer for the rest of your life, for the rest of your career. Go into your 30s, your 40s, 50s, right? And just have 500 viewers and just stay like that. Because after this abuse, after this expose, you're done. And like I said before, Mr. Pokey, I'm going to honor the promises, right? I'm going to honor the statements that I said were going to happen. Remember what I said in that video. You do remember it, right? We'll just play it again for you. Terrible. Your attempt to take down my channel and ruin my career is so apparent that there will be no mercy in this circumstance, my friend. So, don't make me a liar. I'm not going to be a liar. I'm not going to break this promise. Now, apparently there's a bit of an epilogue. Who knows? Let's see it. How fun is this one going to be?
I spend my next 5 years in a lawsuit. Like, at that point, whether or not I win or lose, I'll be, like, mid-30s, bro. Bro, for all I know, I could be marrying Fei Xiao, right? So, that is kind of the situation. And, of course, I'm only saying all this because, like, maybe Zentones actually has that shred of good faith left
Imagine that he's still finding some sort of way to put this whole good faith scale on me. When we've shown you every single fucking thing this guy has done, and he's still trying to insinuate he has more good faith. When he has hit me below the belt, silenced my reactions, struck my videos, called me a rapist, did all of these things, and now he's talking about how he's the one expressing good faith. No shot. You used your ultimate move, Mr. Pokey, but it didn't crit. It didn't crit. And you're all out of resets. So it's now it's time for the team wipe.
Than him. So I will give him my absolute highest benefit of doubt, and we'll see where that shall be going from there, right?
King in check is a very appropriate thing to see over here. Isn't it? Enjoy, Mr. Pokey. Man, that was cathartic, wasn't it, boys? That was cathartic, was it not, boys? He thought he was going to play me. He thought he was going to play me. Man. Man, oh man. Oh, jeez. Just basking in a little bit of the afterglow right now, if you know what I mean. Jesus Christy, bro. Jesus Christy, man. You need to watch this? It's a Pokey ship post. Well, well, well. Okay, motherfucker. Can you guys just upload these videos instead of making me download shit, bro? Yeah, if your link makes me download something, I'm gonna ban you. Like, and that's kind of obvious. If your link makes me download something, I'm going to ban you. So, like, don't be retarded. Right? Especially given what's been happening, if your link makes me download something, you're getting banned. If Pokey begged like a dog, would you reach a resolution? That'd be funny to see, wouldn't it? Maybe I'd let him do that just to say no. What if I just copy pasted this? What if I just copy pasted his 3 demands? And posted them on Twitter? I will retract my counter notice. Nah, I'm good. It would be funny, though. It would be funny, though. It would be so funny, wouldn't it? Because what did Pokey DM me before posting those 3 demands?
or TikToks. But streaming is what you do once you've already captured an audience. Starting off by streaming, congratulations, you're going to end up like Skull CJ.
You're gonna end up like Captain Cabinets or Skull CJ, yeah. Absolutely. Wait, I'm pretty sure he says that here.
TikToks. But streaming is what you do once you've already captured an audience. Starting off by streaming, congratulations, you're going to end up like Skull CJ. I'm joking.
No, you're not.
I'm joking. That's a joke.
No, you're not.
Okay? That's a joke.
No, you're not.
Okay? We're all just talking shit here.
No, you're not. That's serious. Don't fucking play. You know he's serious about it because he'd take it so long to recover from it.
Sorry, that's a joke that I heard off the rapist stream. You know Saint Tontas? The one that Mr. Pokey said was a rapist?
He's having too much fun with this. That's how absurd the situation's gotten because he's stating facts. He's not making anything up. He's not making any of these statements up. That's the thing. That's how ridiculous this drama has gotten.
Sorry, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop.
Let the man have fun. That's true. He deserves the good observatory role on a drama. He deserves it.
Yeah, sorry.
Good.
Dude, speaking of which, though, dude, Kate really does need to lose weight, though. Captain Calories does need to get back into the gym. I was actually pissed. The last update that she did for her weight loss journey was like 3 weeks ago. Fuck that. Her community needs to hold Kate to get back into the gym. Straight up. Same thing with Shinya. Shinya and Kate need to get back in the fucking gym. Straight up. None of this, it's so hard bullshit.
Guys, this is the thing. The biggest problem with losing weight is controlling what you eat. That is it. And the sad truth is unless you have a medical condition, it's because you have low self-control. You don't have very much willpower. So yeah, unless you got a medical condition of some kind, it's a willpower thing. That's just the truth. It doesn't matter if you eat shitty guys. I'm going to be real here. I don't eat particularly well. I don't think I'm like fucking, like, I'm not out here doing like chicken breast, brown rice, broccoli meals. Like, I eat what I want. I just don't eat very much. And so I have actually been losing weight. I've actually been like losing weight just simply because I don't eat that much. Because I don't move around a lot nowadays, so I don't feel the need to eat. And I have a high BMI just from having like a wider frame. So it just works out for me. I've got like pretty good genetics for like maintaining. So I do what works for me, right? Some people got to work harder to maintain their weight. It is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, it's about just not eating. When you're not hungry or not eating that much. And so when someone's like that for a long time, it's just like, you got to recognize it at some point. You got to recognize it at some point. That's why I'm not a fan of Ozempic. Unless you actually do need it. I think you should do it without Ozempic. Yo, Nick, appreciate the raid, brother, man. Unfortunately. Damn, you missed a good... You and your chat missed a solid fucking segment, bro. You and your chat missed a crazy-ass segment. We went in on Pokey. We went fucking in on Pokey. It was a good one. Hope you had a good stream, man. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. But yeah, we just I think this was a good breakdown of the situation, guys. We were tanking the whole time and we went all out. Yeah, we were tanking the whole time and then we went all out, didn't we, ladies and gentlemen? If you know, you know. What is it? 4,000 HP, 375 armor. Yo, PSN, appreciate the 10 gifted subs. God damn, brother man. Holy shit. Nicholas Light, you're funnier than Saint. I have dry humor, okay? My humor is incredibly dry, but it's also very frequent, all right? It's different types of humor, okay? You got to have a varied crowd. You got to have a varied crowd. Why are my own chatters talking shit to me? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nah, don't be a pokey. Yeah, here we go. This is Cassante, a champion with 4,700 HP, 329 armor, 200 MR champion. Unstoppable, shield, wall hopping, airborne. Furthermore, the cooldown is only 1 second. The mana cost is 15. You have to watch the Snorlax Pokeflute clip later. Wait, who has the Snorlax Pokeflute clip? I need to see that shit. I bet it was funny as fuck. I was focusing on Poke at that point. Ain't you gonna shit on the people defending Poke? Sarah has been silent. Cap has been silent. They've both been silent, and I think they're mainly the only ones supporting Poke. And for Skull CJ, he doesn't exist to me anymore. After I heard Skull CJ's been doing content creation for 10 years and then he makes like $150 a month, bro, that's like not even real. Like, he's not a real person. Like, the guy's a viewer. He's a fucking viewer, bro. I'm good. Like, I would never give that much time for a viewer. Did Cap explicitly support Mr. Pokey? You tell me. Mr. Pokey, go f yourself. Maybe I should have worn a suit for this one. I do look quite good. You tell me. I'll let you guys decide. I'll let you guys decide. Guys. What a week. Just the month of February has been crazy, hasn't it? This is going to be probably the most memorable February in content creation history. At least in gacha content creation. Is this like, do you like what like how comparable is this to like the Atsu drama? How comparable is, like, I'm just wondering, like, this one is just, bro, we got, like, it's the second we ended up with, like, fucking raids and shit, right? Maybe, did it get worse? It has to be similar or worse, depending on how you view federal crimes. Asu drama had more eyes on it. True. 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 But I feel like the severity of this one is actually slightly worse. This is mental health wellness month. It don't seem like it. Yo, it's supposed to be the wellness month, but it seemed like everybody messed up. It would, but best to be safe since it's a legal process now. Guys, this is the thing. Mr. Pokey has not filed anything yet. There is no official confirmed any legal process currently in motion. That is something that, oh, I'ma just clarify that. I'm just gonna clarify that for this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna clarify that. So when it comes to legal processes, when it comes to any sort of like lawsuits, I can confirm on my end, at this point, there has been nothing officially filed yet on Mr. Pokey's end. That is a fact. That is a fact. So do keep that in mind. Then why doesn't he just stop? Because I think what likely Mr. Pokey wants is for me to retract my counter notice. But Mr. Pokey, I paid a lawyer potentially upwards of thousands of dollars to file it. Why would I just retract it? Mr. Pokey, I paid over $1,000 to get it filed. Why would I just retract it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because isn't it kind of nuts that content creators can just hold others' videos hostage and just say, hey, now you gotta get a lawyer or file a counter notice. And it's like, oh, can we negotiate for you to retract the counter notice? Great, I just spent thousands of dollars on a lawyer and now, like, you want to negotiate? After I've spent all the money. Because, guys, that's how you that's why YouTube doesn't like this system when people abuse it. Because now you're basically forcing people to spend thousands of dollars to get rid of these strikes, and then you're trying to negotiate behind the scenes to, like, retract counter notice. Man, this is the thing. But Pokey, I have potentially I have a large amount of money available at my disposal to allocate to this. And so, yeah, it's time to become an example. Ironic. I'm gonna take a piss, BRB. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Irony, brother. Irony. What's this? I already saw this. I kind of want to watch Tectone's little segment. Bro, you look like a pro golfer right now. Well, some people said I looked homeless, but sure. Damn. Damn. Watch it. It's amazing. I really want to. I really want to. You look like a poster boy for a gay magazine. Remember what I have been saying since the start of streaming? Remember what I've been saying since the start of streaming. Probably you can understand why I've been saying the things that I've been saying. Right? You can probably understand now. You look like a 2000s trader who lost everything in Yahoo stocks. I guess that's a compliment, right? Sure. Sure, I guess that's a compliment. Sort of. Yeah, let's go check out Tectone's segment. Yeah. I actually did not get to pre-watch any of it because I was preparing for my response to Pokey. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a fun one. Gonna be a bit of a fun one. Retro style. Guys. The fuck? The hell kind of videos is this guy watching, bro? Holy shit. What the fuck is this guy even watching, bro? I only caught part of it. You know where Tecto's segment starts? You know where his segment starts? Actually, his transcript might be up. Nah, it's not yet. Yeah, no, he ended it too early.
Great, man.
We'll
Great.
find it.
Well, maybe this lawsuit was promised to Pokey 3,000 years ago. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, Tectone, first up, guys, in the stream. Hope you're good. What was I saying? I had so many conversations yesterday. Oh, yeah. The reason why I grow so tired of quote-unquote gotcha drama is due to the fact that nobody really wants their opinions changed, right? Nobody really wants their opinions changed at all. Because the average user of, not a gotcha player, the gotcha community, people who like self-identify as like, I am a gotcha player until the day
They're stupid. They're so dumb, it's unbelievable. 100%, yeah.
I die. Like, they're not playing gotcha games because there's a new one out and it's pretty fun. They're playing gotcha because they live and die by gotcha games.
You know what? This is a good place to start it off.
He does play up his reactions. Every reactor does, including Asmongold. Do you think I've ever been offline and me and Asmon are casually talking or watching a show like Yu Yu Hakusho and he's sitting there like this? No. Do you think he's sitting there going, oh yeah, true, dude, true. No, right? That's just not how it goes, right? That's just, no streamer does that. Nobody on earth does that. And if they do, they're just fucking out of their mind, right? Bro, shush and get to the gotcha drama already.
Bro, shush should get into the gotcha drama already. All right, here we go. This is a good spot to start. Yep, that sounds like the start to me. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is a stream segment over here by good old Tic-Tac-Tone on the ongoing surrounding absurd gotcha drama that's currently occurring, right? Some could say this is like the biggest drama we've had since the Atsu incident. And if you're not familiar with what's going on, we've gotten copyright strikes, we've gotten raids and attacks on servers, we've got doxing as well. It's just one gigantic disaster. And of course, my job through all of that as a content creator is, of course, to, well, farm the situation because I'm involved in it and I might as well get something fucking out of it. So, we got Tectone over here, right? He's been a bit of a neutral observer in this entire situation, but it's pretty clear that the situation has become a lot more black and white. And at this point, you kind of have to pick a side because there's only one right one and there's really just one wrong one. So I just wanted to go ahead, see what his take is on the matter with some of the recent developments that have occurred, and just see what it's all about and see what the response is from his end, as somebody that's pretty much been there along the entire way and, well, is also one of the most experienced and tenured gacha creators in the space, though he might not count as a gacha one anymore. Wait until he uploads a fucking video on it.
Out of their mind, right? Bro, shush and get to the gacha drama already. Gacha drama is so low bar, bro. I was actually having a conversation with Saint Tontas yesterday. Who did I talk to offline yesterday? I talked to Skull CJ yesterday. I talked to Saint yesterday. I talked to Itoma yesterday. I talked to Box 2 yesterday. I tried to talk to Kate, but that conversation just ended with no response. So
let's just say that Captain Cabinets has kind of gone off of, I think it's fair to say she's kind of gone off the deep end. And I think that means that Tectone reached out to her, and naturally, right, I don't think there was a response. And I do believe that across some of her recent videos, she's gone ahead. Obviously, this is a crazy one. Saint accused me of a serious crime. This has to end now. And then when you listen to it, you might as well talk. And then when you listen to it, right, just listen to it.
It is currently 11 a.m. as I'm recording this video. I haven't slept, but I want to...
Like, it sounds like the CC, Zaza, Kingsmen, like fucking apology, VTuber shit, right? And the dislike ratio is obviously a little bit crazy, too. And, yeah, let's just say I told her that this is a video that she probably shouldn't have uploaded. Because it's full of lies. And, well, I guess now she's sort of going radio silent, and, well, it's just, who knows where it goes from here.
I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. But what was I saying? I had so many conversations yesterday. Oh, yeah. The reason why I grow so tired of quote-unquote gacha drama is due to the fact that nobody really wants their opinions changed. Right? Nobody really wants their opinions changed at all. Because the average user of, not a gacha player, the gacha community, people who like self-identify as like, I am a gacha player until the day I die.
They're retarded. That's the unfortunate, massive issue with these games, is that they have a very dedicated, very unintelligent composition of people that just will not see reason, will not see facts, will not actually understand when something is wrong or when something is good, and they'll just listen to whatever their CC tells them to listen to, right? They'll form the opinion of what their CC says is right or wrong. And those types of creators are oftentimes the most dangerous ones in the space, and Mr. Pokey's community and Mr. Pokey's sort of like Mr. Pokey's sort of like takes are a prime example of a gacha community that is essentially degenerated into just an absolute cesspit. And I think the amount of brigading, the amount of obviously crazy comments that a lot of creators have been receiving over the past couple of days, VXV Fiction is actually an example of a creator who's reached out to me multiple times saying that, like, wow, this community's fucking crazy, and they're starting to do damage to my channel because I'm not picking their side. That's what he literally DM'd me. They might endanger my channel and like fuck up all my ratios, fuck up my view time and all of that because I'm choosing not to take their side. And they're like brigading his YouTube live streams, doing all of that. Oh, we got a $10 super chat. Pokey did this dumb crap to himself. This is the most embarrassing aura loss I have ever seen. Don't feel bad for this moron. What a joke, dude. And to the winner goes the spoils.
Like, they're not playing gacha games because there's a new one out and it's pretty fun. They're playing gacha because they live and die by gacha games, right? Where it's like, that's a little bit too much. None of them really care, right? As long as you support their favorite game, they're going to believe everything that you say. Right? Like,
couldn't have said it better myself. Tectone actually said it a lot nicer than I did.
So, for example, like, you take Mr. Pokey, right? You take...
And, of course, Pokey's the first example that's going to come to everybody's mind when you think of an awful community. And this is the thing, guys. I think every creator in the space has called out Pokey's community. I remember Gotcha Smack, like a couple of months ago, released a video talking about how dog shit Pokey's community was. I think every CC has done it.
Mr. Pokey out of Honkai Star Rail, he's going to get called a snake, right? You take Saint Tontas out of Wuthering Waves, people are going to call him a jackass, right? That is just how that goes. You take Box 2 out of Gotcha Games, people are going to call him a retard.
I think they do it regardless.
You take Kate out of Wuthering Waves, she's going to get called a refrigerator.
Well, let's just see how much Wuthering Waves content she's been up to lately. Ah, shit. Our last video, not on me, was 2 weeks ago. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like that's just crazy. I think that, to me, is, like, the craziest part, is that, like, her last video that wasn't about me was 2 weeks ago, and then this one's an absolute fucking disaster. She just stopped. I don't know what it is. Like, that's just... Yeah. The growth we've had this week on Twitch has been astronomical. I could go back to 300 CCV tomorrow and still feel eternally grateful. Yeah, that's what happens when we... Well... Remember the community, right? All of that. I mean... So Sade Hate is that popular. The whole drama's so dumb. I wonder if you have an update on your... What the fuck? Stop leeching. And guys, this is the thing. This is the actual reality of it now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the actual reality now, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're back. That's why I said this issue is black and white. Right? That's why I said there's a right and there's a wrong side in this circumstance. Fair to say, right? Very fair to say, right?
Right? You take Skull CJ out of Gotcha Games. They're gonna call him. I really liked when he was called a drag queen. That was hilarious because his lips, man, they are shiny. They are shiny. I blame Pokey for Israel. Same.
This is the screenshot of that people were trying to get me to put on stream. I guess it's going on stream, even though I said I wasn't gonna show it.
100%, and I mean that on everything.
There you go.
Nick, I'm sure you'd agree with my reaction take that at a point all reactors are turning up their reactions for the sake of the game. Pretty sure it's a pretty common opinion that we all, fucking showtime.
Let's just say the way that I react to things when I, obviously raise my voice, act like Stephen A. Smith, do all of that shit, right? I don't do that in real life.
I'm sure you agree with that. Big Yahoo gave Pokey 7K for court case. Great, man. Great. Well, maybe this lawsuit was promised to Pokey 3,000 years ago. We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, take it out. First up, guys, stream. Hope you're good. Only 1,000 bots today. What are you doing against him next? We'll figure it out, bro. We'll figure it out.
Pokey got 7K for his court case from an Oiler? Imagine if he just doesn't do it then. Imagine if he just takes it and runs. Bro could just take it and run.
It was brought up again. I don't remember who brought it up. It was so funny. There's this video of Venti who got too drunk and was getting fucked in their ass by a miniature. And I remember like 3-4 years ago, you're gonna have to believe me. You're gonna have to believe me.
Is this guy just admitting to being gay? Like, what's going on?
I accidentally liked it on Twitter.
Sorry, I don't know why this is relevant.
For like 3 minutes. No. I accidentally liked it, and then I woke up the next morning, and I saw that my own chat was saying, Techie, why the fuck did you like this?
He did it on purpose. No, why did he... You could not waterboard this information out of me. True.
That shit was so funny, bro. That shit was so funny. And then they're saying, oh, yeah, because of that, this guy fucks kids in real life. I just don't think that's how that works, man. I really, truly don't believe that's how that works. We really are getting to, well, we're already at the point where poo-poo head and stinky, those words we used to call each other as kids. I guess the version of that as adults is pedophile rapist. It's a lot in today's day.
A lot in today's day. Hey, I can't confirm it. I can't confirm that, though, bro. Yeah, I can't confirm it. Yep. Yep, that is definitely something that happens nowadays for sure. Yep. Yep.
Age, man. It really, really, really is. I heard Mr. Pokey was talking about peace on stream.
Oh, here we go.
Really?
Here we go.
Really? Wow, good
This
for
is
him.
good shit right
I would
here.
love to go react to that clip. Oh, wait, I can't. Because he'll copyright strike anybody who reacts to his content. So who knows?
After he found out the legal implications of doing that, I don't think Mr. Pokey is going to copyright strike another video. I don't think Mr. Pokey plans on copyright striking any more videos after he has found out the actual details surrounding the legal process.
Who knows? I'm not sure. Yeah. It's always easy talking about wanting peace when you shoot your best shot and you miss and you lose and now you want to act morally virtuous.
And his best shot was basically trying to bait me into reacting to his vids so he could copyright strike me on 3 videos at once and take my channel down. That was his shot, and he missed.
Sorry, I don't believe this shit for a single fucking second. You can claim you want peace when you were saying that you want the destruction of people's channels. Absolutely not. You do not get to fire off all this shit and say, I want peace now. Shut the hell up.
He used up all his ammo, and then he's like, wait, we can talk, right? Surely we can talk, right? You have no bullets left, bro. Like, no, we don't need to.
He's fucked his reaches. No one will want to look at his stuff. Oh, yeah, no, his channel's fucked. Yeah. Professional doomers? True. Who's Mr. Pokey? I don't know. I don't care enough to react. We'll always have an excuse not to. I don't know what you mean by that. Live by the sword, die by the sword, sure. But like, so
My statement, I have an amendment to that live by the sword, die by the sword statement. And it's more applicable now than it's ever been before, but it's been applicable many times across the month of February. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Now it's time to die. And that's really just been the entire month of February. And how fitting is it that we get the Exo Strider, Ameth's ultimate? And what is that? A giant fucking sword dropping down on people. Insane.
many people, after they get completely like lambasted in any conflict they're in, always want to say, I just want peace now. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. Yo, Gravy, good morning, man. Valen, good morning, man.
Say it's a line? Yeah, I said it's a saying that got amended. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already clarified that the saying is getting amended to that.
Washed? Yeah, true. Bro, you're literally describing what Saint does every time. Did I? Give me an example.
Don't you love that? I love when Techie does this. I love when Techie does this. Where when somebody puts in a crazy claim into chat that I've done something, he actually just decides to ask for proof. This is something that most CCs don't actually do because they dislike me. They just believe whatever claim comes from chat with no proof, no link, whatever, and just go with it. They never ask for any fucking proof, bro.
I've never once heard Saint say that he wants peace. I've never heard that. Ever. I would actually be curious for you to send me a video of Saint saying, I just want peace. I don't want any more conflict.
You wanna know what I did say, though? I'll show you what I did say, though. Get ready for this one. I'll show it to you right here, bucko. I'll show it to you right here, what I said. Friend. So, actions have consequences. And your actions have been so awful, your actions have been so terrible, your attempt to take down my channel and ruin my career is so apparent that there will be no mercy in this circumstance, my friend. So, 3 days ago. There will be no mercy in this circumstance. So what is this talk about me wanting peace or saying peace or talking about peace? It's just another lie spread by Pokey's deranged community.
That guy almost thrives as well as in conflict as me. And that's crazy. As a guy where I just lived bloodlust and slaughter for like 6 years straight. Okay, Saint still has about 3.5 more years ago of pure fucking vengeance, pure fucking anger,
This guy's out here. This guy's out here talking like...
pure adrenaline, pure gasoline. Yeah. Yep. I want peace. Sorry for crash out, guys. I had no idea. That's okay, man. That's okay.
I want peace. Sorry for the crash outs. I had no. Okay.
He constantly said in the last streams how he was trying to de-escalate, which is BS. I think there's a difference between de-escalate and peace. There's a big difference. You know, like going from a large combo meal at McDonald's to a medium combo meal at McDonald's is you de-escalating your calories. Wanting to diet is not eating, right? There's a big difference between de-escalation and just not eating. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Hope that makes
It's like choosing, right, to take off the mayo. It's like choosing to take off, like, the mayo and, like, the spread from a hamburger to, like, reduce the calories by, like, 200. Did you guys know an In-N-Out hamburger, if you take off the spread, is, like, 300-something calories? I'm not even fucking joking. An In-N-Out hamburger with no spread is, like, 300-something fucking calories. So, like, you can eat like 2 for fun if you remove the spread, right? It's a good macro meal, right? But going on a diet is just not going in and out. It's like getting a fucking salad. Something that creators in this space should be doing a lot more of, but they refuse to for some fucking reason.
sense. Yeah, big difference. Yeah, but that's the other thing. Is like, once again, like you just read out what somebody's take is on this gotcha drama, and they're just retards. Right? Like, they can't understand nuance. Everything is black and white. They have no concept of the idea of subtlety. They can't understand a single fucking thing. They're like full-blown retarded.
And the ironic thing is that this issue has become black and white. But even though they think in black and whites, they can't make the proper decision in this circumstance.
Right? And this is why a lot of these gotcha viewers, they have no idea what the fuck their opinion is until somebody tells them what it is. Because they're so fucking stupid. It's crazy. Not every gotcha player, but you see the guys who I'm talking about. You know? And don't get me wrong, guys. I was retarded at that point, too.
I think I can safely say I feel like I entered into the space with a bit more of a mature understanding of the stuff, so I kind of never really got into this dumbass fucking retarded gotcha tribalism thing. Some people still try to claim to this day that I just illegitimately hate every game that isn't Wuthering Waves, but I don't think you can really say that after the fucking verbal attacks I gave Kuro Games across versions 2.5 to 2.7. Yeah, I dish it out if the game deserves it, and Wuwa deserved a lot of critique during those versions.
But it is pretty insane to like...
And 3.0 story, I still think it's fucking dog shit compared to, like, 3.0 story, first half is still, like, the most boring shit I'd, like, ever played, and, like, 3.1 just further proves to me how bad 3.0 was.
You see people coming in here, and this has been the same thing since my dawn of my gotcha career, where these people will just come in here with the most inane, incoherent ramblings of a take, and they'll like die on the hill for it, and they won't be able to explain it, they won't be able to defend it, they won't be able to articulate it whatsoever,
and they never have proof.
They'll just say, yeah, but pee pee poo poo butt cheeks, got him. And it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? Yeah.
True.
When is bro ending? Probably in like 5 minutes. Yeah, probably like 5 minutes. I don't even care about who's right. Saying it's funny, I like him, so he's right. There you go, man. I'm at a point in my life where I don't really care about anything other than the truth and what can be proven. I don't really want to take sides anymore. Not that I ever did, but to me, what's provable and what there's evidence of is so deeply important to me. And we're getting to this point where if you defend someone, it's because you're friends with them.
True.
And that's just not how I want to live my life. I'd like to have a certain rapport, a certain dialogue with my friends to where even when they fuck up, I can still talk about it and explain what happened and help them grow from it. And if my friends will not be my friends after I hold them accountable in a situation where they're clearly provable, demonstrably wrong, well, then I just don't think there's any reason for communication to exist, the relationship to exist. And yeah, like right now, like people are saying, oh, you're on Saint's side over Pokey.
Guys, let me just say that Tech has already had a lot of conversations with me regarding the things that I have done wrong over the past couple of weeks. Let's just say there hasn't been very many because I just haven't really done that much stuff wrong. Yeah, like, I think the main things are, like, the guilt by association with friends things. I own that, right? Mainly because I was using it to take a shot at Jenna because I just fucking hate the guy, right? Fair enough there. I understand that. But that's like kind of the main gist of things. Because it just turns out that with further research, right, those people I was asking to be banned in other streamers' chats are like some of the most toxic individuals on the fucking platform. So it's like, I am still not going to take back any requests to like cross-ban users because holy fuck, we have seen how awful the communities are in like Captain Cabinets and Skull CJ's chats. Yeah, I feel no regret at all.
I'm not on Saint's side. I'm on the truth side. I'm on what is provable, what is palpable, what is real. That's all that matters to me. Genuinely, that is all that matters to me. Out of every conversation I've ever had involving this, it's my feelings are hurt. Okay, well that sucks. But like, if you have any education on what is currently going on, specifically referring to the copyright strike claim, anybody with eyes would tell you that what Saint did was fair use. That's all I really care about.
That's the general opinion from pretty much everyone that's seen the situation.
Yeah. And then there's the people of Skull CJ and Captain Cabinets, which is their feelings are hurt because Saint was mean. But at the same time, you have to realize all of the behaviors they were criticizing Saint for are exactly what they're doing now.
But worse. It is so fair to say that everything that these guys, right, if what I'm being critiqued for is at like a 3 or 4, they went up to 9 and 10. And they kept saying every step of the way as they get up to 9 and 10, right, that they were justified because he did it first. This is like you getting bumped to on the street and then you knock the person out because you got shoulder checked. And so you knock the person out. Guess who's going to jail? Guess who's going to jail after that? The guy who punched.
Right? So while Saint is a jackass, you can't really claim that you're better when you're doing the same thing as him.
And I don't even think you get arrested for shoulder checking somebody. It's like most people will just view it as like an accident, whatever, right? And just move on. It's like just a common offense that never, nothing happens from that.
You really can't. Now, you could have said, oh, I'm just showing him the mirror. And that's completely fair for a segment or two. But for 3 long weeks, kind of pushing him. And what that reads to me is, and I've already told them all of this. I have no secrets. At a certain point, people have to realize if they were in Saint's position, they do the exact same thing. Here's what it is. Yeah, but their excuse is he did it first, so it's justified. I know. I know what the excuses are. I know. Side note, I think Skull CJ is really limiting himself to being a Saint Tontas hate channel. I really think he should expand his horizons.
Skull CJ is self-admitted to, I think in my Twitch chat, we have the logs. He's self-admitted to doing content creation for 9 years, and he makes $150 a month. He lives with his mother. She cooks, pays for the bills, pays for everything. So basically, he's just been bumming it out for the greater part of a decade and makes less than minimum wage. My suggestion to him has been, get a job, you fucking bum.
And, really give more commentary on every issue that's happening in that space, and then maybe expand their... I actually think the guy makes pretty well documented videos. You know, he is pretty good at presenting himself. Yeah, why is there a thing on my computer saying some very scary message? What the fuck is this? Fire weather war starts soon? What the fuck is that? Fire weather war starts soon.
Bro, I bought a fucking premium antivirus system, man. I'm gonna be honest. Yo, the premium antiviruses nowadays, they come with some crazy shit. They come with, like, some pretty decent stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Like, mine came with, like, a fucking, like, high-quality VPN. So it's like, I don't even have to, like, get one of those. So I was like, wait, like, shit, I'm glad I got this one first. I'm glad I got this one first.
What is that? Cold front triggers very high fire danger in Texas. Critical fire weather in Texas. Texas fire danger expands.
How much? It was like $100. It's like, I bought like a 2-year package. It was like 200 something bucks. Yeah, it was like 200 something bucks.
South.
Malware bytes. Yeah, I bought malware bytes. So it's like, I bought like this business package. So it's like 200 bucks for like 2 years. And it comes with like a fucking high-speed VPN. I'm like, wait, isn't like a VPN already worth like a certain amount of money? And so it just comes with one. So I was like, shit, I feel like I scammed them. Like, I feel like I got like a 2-for-1.
Ooh. Well, that's a little fucking freaky. Well.
Yo, sponsor me. Malware bytes. Awesome time to sponsor me, given what happened. Awesome time to sponsor me, given what happened. And a lot of people on my server would probably, like, actually get it. Just saying. Just saying, given that our server got raided, all that shit. I'm just saying, bro. Tossing it out there.
But you aren't in Texas? Oh, you're right. I'm in San Antonio, not Texas. Never mind. Never mind. I beg you, look at this sweet shirt. Is this a video of mine?
Does he still talk about it? Or is he, like, done? I know he talked about it for way longer than this.
Why do I look like... Wait, is that actually real? Hold up. What is that?
All right, we might have to cut out some of this shit.
It was changed to... Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Why did my AI...
he's okay. You could cut out the part where he's freaking out over like his fucking... You could cut out the part where he's like freaking out over like the fire weather shit. Yeah.
Looks so fucking weird. Terrible title. This should be the WestJet situation is insane. The China rape situation is insane. Is a great title though. That is a good one. These men. This video is so good. It's crazy. It's actually nuts. Yeah, no, great tweet. Man, that makes it look weird as shit though. Bro, can you drag Asmund against the podcast as well? No, probably not. Yeah, no.
This guy's streams are crazy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, this is what he does instead of making gacha content. You guys should convince him to come back.
It's pretty cooked, man. It's pretty fucking cooked. Take your mod server off topic. I on the music, take it back and playing. Yeah, it's Claire Obscure, Witcher, World of Warcraft, Baldur's Gate, those 4. Yep. Man, this is actually really nice too. This is the song that plays when you're inside that room looking for Mael, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the Manor theme song. Yeah, damn, bro, that game is so good. I forgot how good the soundtrack was. The combat...
I still haven't finished it.
Themes, though, are crazy. Will Techie ever play Black Myth Wukong? I already played that game and I got filtered. I beat every single boss. I 100% of that game until I got to Erlong. I believe his name is Erlong. And then I was doing a strike build. And doing that fight as a strike build is incredibly hard. And if you swap to the long pole build, the fight is it's much easier. But I refused to change my build. I gave it like 2.5 hours of attempts. And I got it to final phase, but I'm just like, I don't know.
Okay, I don't care, Techie. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna skip forward a minute. I don't want to hear about Black Myth. I want to hear about monkeys.
Okay, so okay, don't say anything else. I'm not looking at chat. Mods, clear chat. Clear spam chat. No more mention. That's why I stopped playing. I'm not looking at that anymore. Okay, that makes me feel like I can go back to the game then. Okay, clearing chat. Clearing chat. Okay. Sorry, when somebody sends me a fucking song called We Lose, and they say, hey, check out the song for the final boss, I was like, oh, so everybody just dies. That fucking sucks. Okay, I'll go back. Maybe I'll even play it today. Headcanon ending, just play it, retard. I have played. The thing is, I'm also a very busy guy. I have a tournament today, and I have a big tournament tomorrow that I'm so excited.
I should have just skipped. So they gave me the timestamp. I didn't know he was going to talk about other games for this long.
Great shit put here. Ceasefire.
When will you do a TFT? Yo, I need to do I'm down to do TFT streams with Tech. I'll fucking crush him. No, the meta is evolving every patch. Actually, never mind. I have no confidence. Yeah, this set is crazy.
What is this?
This set is crazy. Like, they just released the most ridiculous fucking patch. The most ridiculous fucking patch like 2 days ago. The most ridiculous one I've ever fucking seen. They, like, changed the unlock conditions of every fucking unit.
I'm not going to play this on stream because I don't feel like getting copyright strike. Let's hear this.
Oh,
hold up.
Okay, here we go. We're getting into the poke clips.
Actually,
editor, we're back.
Crazy. So to give a little bit of a context, right? Your streamer, in his infinite benevolence, in his infinite good faith, I actually reached out to...
Shut the fuck up, you fucking retard.
I had the same take. This idea of, like, good faith. This idea of good faith after everything Pokey's done to me. We have a much more in-depth video, but this is just one of the many things Pokey's done over the month of February. And right there are rape accusations in a thumbnail. 3 of them, actually. It's cut off a little bit, but you've probably seen this a lot on the channel already. Yeah, you've probably seen this a lot on the channel already, and there you go. And this is just the type of response that Pokey typically tends to make. And remember, he's talking about being in good faith. Yeah, he hit me with the frowny face on that one. A lot of good faith there.
You did not reach out in good faith. You reached out because you're about to get fucked by the court of law. You reached out because you fired your best shot and you fucking missed.
The triple copyright strike.
Shut the fuck. This guy is such a snake, bro. What a fucking liar. What a weaselly fucking liar. Holy shit. Hello, blue boy. I like your hair. Thank you, dears.
Oh, we got the care package.
Thank you, dears.
Oh, he's about to wrap it up. Oh, he's juiced. He's fucking juiced.
That's all I care about is bone. Oh, I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
He's fucking juiced.
I'm not going Home Depot. I just am that.
Okay, do your thing.
Oh my god.
Great ass, babe.
Why does this guy have to do that every stream? Can you, like, take your fiance and, like, not show her off? Could you just think about your audience for a fucking second? What are you doing showing off your fiance every stream, bro? You're just gonna make everybody fucking sad. Dickhead.
Have a great day. Get out of here.
Brother, this is like walking into the slums with, like, a buffet. Just a slum of starving homeless kids, and you're just walking around with a buffet, but you ain't giving it to nobody. What the fuck, dude?
Go on, get. All right. Cool. All right. Here we go. Let's hear the next.
What a fucking asshole.
There's 3 more clips I gotta watch. That you will not be watching. So don't feel like getting copyright
Where
struck.
that shall be going. And as of such, in my infinite good faith, right?
I want to fucking slit my own throat hearing this guy gas himself up. Jesus, this shit pisses me off.
In my infinite,
I hate my Bok. He's Bok.
I'm skipping. Okay, next clip.
their suggestion was, it is gonna cost a shit ton of money. All right. Well,
Yeah, no shit.
He gets told by U.S. lawyers because Mr. Pokey actually hires a Singapore lawyer. And then after a conversation with them, is like, they can't actually help me out. So I then hired a U.S. lawyer. So think about it this way. Shouldn't this all have been done prior to filing a copyright strike? He's talking about this stuff like it's new information when typically you'd want this info before filing the strike. Because Mr. Pokey would have probably found out how much the legal process would cost for it moving forward and then decide not to actually do a strike. Because if countered right, then it leads to a legal process that costs a lot of money, and that's kind of the only thing that's left. Or you retract the strike by waiting 10 days.
whether or not who wins, who lose.
Whether or not who wins, who lose. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you read the fucking law, you'll find out. Because this case is very different than a civil case where it goes by the judge's vibes. This is a case of, okay, I'm going to look over article subsection 107 USC and see, let's find out if a video that mentioned St. Tontas 4 times and he reacted to a 20-minute video and made it an hour and a half. Let's see which one's fair use.
It's really hard when I mention 4 times in the video. And I mentioned as a parody, he shows my face, he shows my channel, he shows my videos, shows my thumbnails. I don't know, man. It's just, I just think it's interesting that you would try to, like, silence a critique of that.
Doesn't really matter as much because at the end of the day, it will cost a shit ton of money. And that's kind of like the thing if you want to bring to court. And then it's like, do I really want to spend a shit ton of money?
Whoa, what happened?
This is what he's talking about, bro. At every point of the road, you had the option to take a better path for yourself and everyone else around you. Now, you believe hiring a lawyer to draft a counter notification, not a lawsuit, will give you legal grounds to steal my content. All right, I am prepared to give you an actual lawsuit. Sleep well. Before he talked to a lawyer, he posted this. And now he found out how much it costs, and now he doesn't want to do it. This is a generational aura loss. This is a generational. His children, if he has them, will feel this aura loss. Because, like, that's a lot of likes. Damn. Like, just damn, bro.
That's weird. Because the other day you made this whole video gassing yourself up, saying, oh yeah, I'm going to do all of this, and I'm going to do all of that, and I'm going to...
All right, you know what? This is becoming the part of the movie that I skip on a rewatch. Yeah, bro, this is becoming the part of the movie that I skip on a rewatch.
stand on business. That's crazy. Hey, Sarah, I wonder why your lawyer is telling you not to do that.
Did you just call Pokey Sarah? Did you just call Pokey Sarah? Or am I tripping? Well, that... Rewind. I think he just did.
Stand on business. That's crazy. Hey, Sarah, I wonder...
He kind of said both. That's how that definitely started with an S.
Why your lawyer is telling you not to do that.
Well, my lawyer told me to do everything. So it's like, it doesn't make sense if that's me.
Wonder why that is. Wonder why that is.
Just to
I mean, just a little misspeak, but part of me is thinking that he mixed up Sarah and Pokey's name. He mixed up, like, Sarah and Pokey's name in, like, his head. Because, like, they've been so vocal against me, right?
proof. Okay, yep, he copyrighted my materials. You get what I'm saying?
I don't blame him for it.
So I called my US fellas, and then it's like, if something can be chill and it can be resolved, then so be it. But if it can't be resolved, then we'll also see where that's gonna be going, right? But
If it can't be resolved, then we'll see where it's going. Does that sound confident to you? I'm gonna be so... Does that sound confident? If it can't be resolved peacefully, then we'll see where it's going. Wasn't this a great decision? Hiring H3's lawyer. It was a good one, right? Because I think my guy was ready. He was not. He was clearly not. He was not actually... why... You want to know one of the first things I was told to do? Archive this tweet and take screenshots. This is so embarrassing. It's crazy. I'm sorry, bro. This is it's like I said, it's a generational aura loss, right?
bro,
Oh, that's weird. Uh-oh.
That's weird wording.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's starting to understand. He's starting to understand. Let's do what we got. We got four more. We're starting 2 more clips. Here we go. So you guys are getting only votes. I don't trust Mr. Mr. Snaky, Mr. Rat Fuck, Mr. Singapore to not.
So, as as Techie just dropped all those nicknames, I want to give you all a bit of an insight onto some of the nicknames I've given some other creators in this circumstance, right? So he just went crazy, right, on Pokey with the nicknames over here. Let me show you a series that I've had. Let me show you a series that I've had with somebody fucking else. This one's gonna be really good. This one's gonna be really, really, really fucking good. All right, where we at over here? Where's one of my editors? They dropped a goofy ass fucking clip for me, bro. They be dropping the goofiest fucking shit for me, man. All right, here we go. How's that surprising? Who could have seen that one coming? What a community. Wow, what a amazing community we built up over here, Miss Captain Calories, Miss Captain Klondike, Frogan S1, Godskin, Noble, Smo. Unbelievable. I cannot. Bro had to have watched that part before doing this. Bro had to have watched that segment before doing this shit. Ooh. What's this? Oh.
Not abuse the copyright system. I'm sorry, guys. You have to be such a lowbrow, Neanderthal, moronic piece of shit to start falsely copyright striking people's fucking channels. I'm not taking.
Now he's taking my descriptions. I'm the one that says lowbrow. I'm the one that said that Mike from PA kind of looks like a Neanderthal. What the fuck? Bro's just taking all my shit. He's just stealing my vocab.
That risk. I don't trust this guy at all. And I am shocked. I am shocked how he has still not apologized and repented on this very misuse of copyright strike material as a guy who reacts himself.
Because, of course, we know that Mr. Brokey does love doing this thing where all he does is just, like, straight up eat over other people's videos, bro. Right? Like, we proved, right, that Mr. Pokey just straight up re-upload shit while eating over... Like, bro, he's just eating, man. He's just eating, bro. That's the content. That's how he's transforming it with the sound of his fucking lips smacking, bro. Mr. Mukbang. Striking me for copyright and stealing content. That's crazy, bro. What's this? Oh, we got a post from Joel Simone. I didn't even realize that this is where this was from. I should have scrolled up. That's what it seems like, right? He's like, dude, you better go DM the guy and try to fix this because you are fucked. I would not be surprised if he was like, yeah, you should go, like, try to make amends with the guy. You're kind of fucked. Would not be surprised if that was actually the gist of the conversation.
Fuck that. Bro uploads a 10.5-minute react to a 10-minute video the whole time he's eating a burger, and the only thing he does to his videos to make them transform is like, oh my god, insane.
Well, we saw the proof that he's just eating the burger right there. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Oh, no.
And this guy wants to claim he's the one who's morally virtuous. Yeah, bro. 2 more clips. Sorry about this.
Right? Would you not say I'm I think I'm probably the most reasonable man.
Does this guy ever...
Like, it's just, this is the real reaction to these pokey clips, bro. We're all just like, how is this guy even saying this shit? So we got another, okay, all right. This guy, they're desperate at this point. They're now farming an attack on my, okay, yeah, okay.
Does this guy ever stop sucking his own dick?
Sorry, the video was paused.
The most reasonable man. Mr. Pokey, I gave you your career. I gave you an ad agency. I gave you in terms of financial stability. All I asked was for you to ban people calling me a rapist.
Very true. We have factual confirmation that Tecto did all of those things. And I want you to, like, I'm not here to toot my own horn, but I'm willing to do that for Techie, for having my back in, like, mini dramas from earlier on in my career. I basically didn't really ask this guy for, like, anything when it comes to, like, career progression. No sponsors, no raids, no reacts, none of that shit. I just was, like, homegrown, naturally grew, and then, yeah, it's kind of just, that's just how it is, right? And so I can't imagine how you're somebody that's been given all this shit and you still can't even do the bare minimum. That's more so what I'm trying to say. It's like, I'm not gonna say Tecto did close to as much for me as what he did for Pokey. I think he's admitted to that too. But I'm willing to do more for him than Pokey would, which is just like fucking ridiculous.
And you didn't even do that for a year and a half, and even still, only now because your mom.
Rich and Asmon are aware. Oh, jeez. Are we gonna get a fucking Asmon video, bro? No fucking way. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Or it's gonna be. That's gonna be. It's not that it's not gonna be good. It's gonna get crazy if that happens, but we'll see.
Odds in it for you. This guy is such a self-sucking, self-fellatio, rat-fuck piece of shit. Holy shit. Where the fuck is the reasonable?
Did
Did he just use the term self-fellatio?
Right? Like, I don't build off my content going for like lawsuits and like dropping files. You get what I'm saying?
I just want to play games. I just want to play games. Bro, you got your mods to write you 9 PowerPoints because you thought that would end Saint Don't Ask career. And by the way, if those actually performed well, you would still be going down this route saying fuck Saint, fuck Saint, fuck Saint. But now you see you're falling off even harder. And now you're scared.
So his mods made those PowerPoints? Wait, Pokey's mods made all those PowerPoint videos about me. He didn't even make them. So Sarah made those? Imagine you did all that for a drop of blood. Literally. You did nothing with those. You did nothing with all of that. Absolutely fucking nothing. Look at my fucking channel. Look at my fucking channel right now. I'm currently streaming to 1,427 people on YouTube. That's how many people I'm streaming to right now. Then you look at my recent videos and you look at this shit, bro. These views are looking great. These views are looking fucking great. What are we even talking about here? My lowest one is 15K 3 days ago. That's because Enfield's a piece of shit and nobody wants to watch content on it.
And now you're lying. And now you're trying to act because you're morally... Bro, do people not see through this shit? This is insane.
It's tough, right? When people are clouded by so much hate. But the good news is, I think Sarah hasn't commented on this matter since.
This guy was talking so much shit 3 days ago. What the fuck happened? What a lying ass piece of shit. Good lord. And the worst thing is, he still has never publicly apologized for being such a fucking snake to me. It's insane.
For that, and you all know what Pokey hasn't apologized for. Yeah. Did you know that Pokey didn't even mention or apologize for this? He didn't even mention or apologize for this at all while trying to reach out to me to resolve this shit. That's how you can tell how genuine he is with his request. Sarah commented 3 hours ago. So there are currently some parody accounts right now. There is a Sarah of the Clown, and there is also a... Let me look over here. There's another one too. Anger is an amazing mode. Yeah, very true. There's another one too. Let me go find it. Yeah, that one's looking rough. And the thing is, like, what can you even do about that one? Right? They labeled it as a parody account properly too, so it's kind of just like, what can you do about it? You can't. I don't even think you can do anything about this. Right? This is just allowed. And if you're wondering why Cap isn't streaming today, it's because Snorlax is still sleeping from the all-nighter she pulled yesterday to make that video about me, right? And they cannot find the Poke Flute. They lost it. They lost the fucking Poke Flute.
Like 99% of the time, I want to play my that's it, right? So as reasonable as I am, we will just see how that will be going forward. So whatever happening with like, everything else.
And then, by the way, this guy says, I'm not built for a lawsuit. I'm not built for a lawsuit. Brother, you're the one who initiated it.
That's like the craziest part. It's like, bro's out. He's like, I'm a victim. I can't handle this. Why is Saint pushing it so far? Why is Saint pushing it so far, bro? Oh my god. You struck me. Mr. Pokey, you initiated the strike process. And this is the funniest fucking thing you're gonna see, bro. This is the funniest fucking shit ever, bro. Like, I'm about to show you some fucked up, incredibly ironic, giga ironic shit right here. It's gonna blow your mind, the shit I'm about to show you. Get ready for this one. Get ready for this shit right here. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I basically, made a post talking about the fact that Mr. Pokey, his comment section is calling me a rapist. Right? And Mr. Pokey's response is, gonna cry. His response is, gonna cry. But there's another one. There's a follow-up hit. He did a follow-up attack as well. He did a fucking follow-up attack as well, ladies and gentlemen, on this shit. I am a victim. While Mr. Pokey bitches and moans about how his channel isn't built for lawsuits after he initiates a strike on me. Ironic. A strike ain't a lawsuit. After I file a counter notice, kind of the only next step is one. Or at least the legal proceedings leading up to one, right? And so if he strikes me, I counter notice. And so I guess Mr. Pokey said, oh my god, Saint's so bad. How could he give me a counter notice? Wah! How could he do that? He was supposed to just comply with my 3 demands. Why'd he do that to me? Shut your fucking pussy ass up, bro. You sound like such a bitch, bro. Oh my god. Imagine going, woe is me, bro. Imagine being all fucking woe is me when you the motherfucker who put the strike in, dipshit. What the fuck?
Did you think St. Totas was just gonna let you falsely copyright strike his channel? You started that shit. You're the one who did that. Initiates lawsuit. I'm just not built for this, guys. I just want to play games.
Bro's just like sympathy farming from his chat, bro. He's like, guys, it's so bad.
What the fuck are you on about? Jesus.
Like I told y'all, generational aura loss, right? When you hear this guy just like backtracking at every opportunity, now that he's found out how much this shit costs and how low his chances are at winning, now he's backing up. Boys, what a poorly aged statement. What a poorly aged tweet. Good golly gee. Aura denied.
Mr. Copyright, Mr. False Strike, Mr. Strikey. From
Triple kill.
I dare you, Saint, to will be reasonable.
I spend my next 5 years in a lawsuit. Like at that point, whether or not I win or lose, I'll be like mid-30s, bro. Bro, for all I know, I could be marrying Faisal, right? So that is kind of the situation. And of course,
He realizes that it could be years until this gets resolved.
I'm only saying all this because like maybe Xantonas actually has that shred of good faith left in him. So,
Oh my god! And now
Dude, he's crashing out. But I love it. I love it. Because this is a good reason to crash out when you know all the details of how good faith I've been. Throughout the past month, I believe that I have conducted myself in a respectable manner considering everything that has happened to me. That is my personal take. You can choose to disagree with that, but I do think it is the majority take as well.
we're putting this on St. Totas? Bro, you tried to destroy his whole channel. The fuck do you mean good faith? You tried to destroy his whole channel. There are two people in this situation who have good faith. And that's me, and that's Gotcha Smack. Gotcha Smack, because he said, hell no, I ain't fucking with this. And then there's me. I tried to help Cap, Skull CJ, Itoma, Balazion, St. Totas, even Mr. Pokey himself. I have tried to help everybody. I have DMs of trying to help everybody. Now, however, like fuck am I gonna DM directly Mr. Pokey?
I will never directly DM Captain Cabinets, Captain Calories, Captain Klondike, Ornstein. Nah, she ain't Ornstein. She the opposite, right? I'm never DMing her ever again. That is never happening, bro.
To fucking Mr. Pokey's mods to try to make sure he's okay. And guess what? You didn't listen. You didn't listen. I told everybody this shit was gonna happen. And now that you got fucked, well, congratulations. You are now suffering the consequences of your own actions.
And I wonder how Pokey's community feels, knowing that they egged him on every single step of the way, gave him a false sense of confidence by being one of the dumbest communities in gacha history, and now their Oshi is fucking cooked. I wonder how dumb they feel.
You think Saint is stupid? You think he's gonna say nah? The only way Saint is gonna stop doing this shit is if this guy admits publicly that he fucked up and he falsely abused the copyright system. Now, you can use your English second language as an excuse like you always do. But
It'd be funny if he actually ended up admitting that he was just using Grok the entire time and it was just wrong. Wouldn't it?
yeah, fucking right. What a fucking joke, dude. What a fucking joke. What a absolute fucking joke. And
Because, think about it this way. If he had actually talked to a lawyer before filing this, wouldn't they have just told him the same thing that they're telling him now? You're fucked. Like, doesn't this just prove he was lying when he said he reached out to a lawyer before filing this, if after reaching out to a lawyer, he's now trying to take it back? Guys, what's one thing Pokey didn't do? I don't think he streamed yesterday. Probably because he was talking to a lawyer and then also dealing with the emotional fallout of realizing he's fucked. That would be a pretty ideal time to take the day off right after finding out you're fucked. Let's see. Is there a Twitch tracker yesterday for Mr. Pokey? I just want to validate that real fast. Yeah, let's see, brother. What are we looking at? What are we looking at over here? Oops! Looks like we skipped stream yesterday on the day that we talked to a lawyer. Looks like we skipped stream on the day we talked to a lawyer. Imagine, Pokey, you had simply just decided to do that because all you did in here, right? Let me just get some of the glue. Let me just get some of the repository over here. This shit's gonna be fucking goofy, bro. Let's just see how many times he mentions lawyer in this fucking video. Wait. Is the word law not even in here? All I know is there's like an actual like fucking entire segment that he did. There's like an entire segment that oh, look for legal team. Oh, right. Right, it was legal team, not lawyer. They have every single legal right. Oh no, I don't see that. Where's team? Yeah, no. There's probably a clip out there somewhere. He said me and my legal team. Oh, right. Pokey, Daily Pokey. Copyright. Boom, here we go. Yeah, this is the video where he talks about how, like, fucking smart he is. His channel is done. His channel is done. His channel is done. Legal team. Oh, shit. What? Lawyer. 1, 2, 3. Was it this one? All I know is, bro made an entire fucking video talking about how he was, like, actually justified in doing what he's, like, fucking doing, bro. He uploaded this shit literally on February 13th, over a week ago. So, like, yeah. Oh, is it in his response video? Okay. All right. All right, editor. Let's just cut out all the time that we're searching over here and just go with this one. Yep, he definitely mentions a lawyer in here. I think this is probably the one where he does it. In this video, Mr. Pokey uses Mirror Force. Ah, legal team. But at this point in time, we'll most likely be seeing a response drafted by my legal team. Under an official lawsuit or court order. Mr. Pokey, the response right now that you're making, where you seem to be doing the opposite of that, appears to make it look like that you actually did not consult any legal team at all prior to this. What the fuck are you even saying to have done a complete 180 from this video that you posted 3 days ago? You then proceed to, right, we just saw he took a break yesterday. Probably because he actually talked to a legal team. A new Sarah tweet? Oh, God. Every statement you make, every accusation you make is a potential defamatory statement in a court of law. I talked to an attorney who said content creators are held to a higher standard when it comes to defamatory statements due to the sway they hold over public notions. And if your lawyer was any good, he'd be telling you to zip it and let it play out in court. There's a reason why celebrities do not talk publicly about their cases. Sarah, this is a copyright case, not a defamation one. It's a copyright case.
And by the way, shame on every single mod and shame on every single creator that defended that blatant misuse of copyright.
So many of them. And guess who are the people that defended the use of copyright? The 1v15 losers. Sore fucking losers. Absolute fucking bums who genuinely probably should not have a content creation career at this fucking point, right? I'm not going to count all 15 of them, right? There are some people that catch some strays due to their mere involvement. Right, we established who's just catching, like, some strays, right? But most of the people in this video, bums. Just mad that they lost. Mad that they grouped up with 50 people and still got fucking cooked. Still got fucking cooked, bro. Destroyed. And they're just angry. They're upset. They're so fucking pissed off that one guy housed all of them. I am every person in this thumbnail, I am their father. I am their father. All of them. Got a lot of child support to pay.
Fuck that. Jesus. Fuck that. Because anybody who just said, oh, I think Mr. Pokey's right because I like him and I don't like Saint, or I think Mr. Pokey's right because I hate Saint Zontas, just remove yourself from all critical thought from here until the end of time.
Is he telling them to go brain dead? I don't think that's like a crime, right?
Now, if you wanted to shit on Saint for being an asshole and for him saying crazy shit, go for it.
Go for it. Yo, that's the thing, bro. part of my brand is sometimes saying some crazy shit. And usually I try not to direct it at people and more so at inanimate objects, but sometimes I fire in that direction. It is what it is, right? It doesn't happen all the time, but it do happen sometimes, but that's part of what makes my content fun. And so, if it's enough to be reportable and it's enough for me to be punished, then go for it. But if it's not, then get the fuck over it, you gigantic fucking pussy.
But if you supported his use of copyright, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Because if you were to do one Google search, you would realize, oh, that's bullshit. Jesus. What a fucking loser. And I don't know who sent all of these clips here to me. Some guy by the name of Troll Warlord. Oh, God.
That's my mod.
They have their fucking pronouns in bio. I'm going to vomit. Please tell me I don't have pronouns in my bio. You know what? I don't want to check. I hope that's not auto-imposed by Discord.
Sometimes people put them in there just because they're old, okay? It was like guys, I have pronouns in my bio because that was like the meta before Trump got elected. Okay? You got like attacked if you didn't have them in there before Trump got elected. Okay? I'm not even fucking joking.
Good Lord. Man, that pissed me off. But if people did one Google search, most internet discussions wouldn't exist. Very true. He's a saint mod? Oh, amazing. Great. Jesus, what a fucking joke, dude. Oh, yo, Saint Totas, good morning, man.
But yeah, that's where I come into chat. Does Techie continue this anymore? Because, like, I, like, just woke up. I went into his stream and just, like, typed a couple messages. Then I went to go, like, take a shit and, like, clean up and, like, get ready for stream. So, like, that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, no, that's the breakdown. That's going to be the take then, right? For, I assume, most content creators in the space when it comes to this issue moving forward. And one thing that I'm very excited for, right, are going to be the documentaries, the videos. So many creators are already getting, like, a wrap on and trying to, like, document every single thing that's happened in this drama. But the thing is, we thought it was going to end a week ago. Then we thought it was going to end 2 weeks ago, right? And it keeps on going. More gasoline is getting poured on. Stuff's going crazy. And now Pokey's over here trying to de-escalate, have peace, right? Stuff like that, right? Unfortunately, that doesn't work when you've already exhausted all your ammunition. And on this battlefield filled with, like, fucking craters, bullet holes, fire, all of that, you're now asking me for peace when I've still got all of my weapons ready to go. And I just haven't fired. That's kind of just what the situation is, Mr. Pokey. And so, the time for the negotiation, right? The time for all of this. The time has come and gone for words. Literally. So now it's time to see what actions you're going to take to make up for this. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out. You're chopped? Hey, send a picture of me to your mother, and then you'll get a new stepdad. Shut the fuck up, ugly ass bitch. You're kind of mean. This dude said I'm chopped. That was a fine response to someone who's saying I'm chopped. That was fine. Okay. All right. Dude, we have basically just drama videos coming out. Unfortunately, Luke is, I think, will be pretty corralled on this by the time Luke material's out. Not even joking. I would say we're probably getting close to wrapped up on this by the time Luke comes out. So I think we can afford like a full day of drama videos. What the fuck even is this, bro? What is she doing? Apparently there's like... Dude, she's still not stopping. If Cab gets targeted, it's 100% his fault. Are they now blaming me for whatever happens to Captain Cabinets? Like, preemptively, they're trying to blame me for whatever happens to her moving forward? This is old? Oh, this is old? Really? Legendary. I don't remember seeing this. I've accepted they're all a lost cause at this point. This is after the raid. Yeah, no, these are all after the raid. Weaponizing someone's goodwill is crazy. It's like he's weaponizing Pokey's kindness. Oh, yeah, Pokey's kindness? Yeah, we've already established that that's bullshit. Dude, she literally has the worst community on Earth. She genuinely has... Her community is just filled with people that are banned in my chat and Poke viewers. That's her community right now. It's people banned in my chat and Poke viewers. Mr. Pokey striked you because you think he thought you'd back down like a dog? This is the thing. I think Pokey's community convinced him I was, like, stupid. Pokey's community literally probably brainwashed him into thinking I'm stupid. Which is nuts when you think about it, right? It's just crazy once you think about it. And that's going to end up being one of the most wild regrets of his fucking career. I don't know why he thought I was just going to back down easily or that I was like weak-willed or like a pussy or anything. Every single public thing I've done is the complete opposite of like what his plan required. Every public action and how I've been representing myself is the opposite of what would be needed for Pokey's plan to work. Is that fair to say? Genuinely, that's what I think. So, yeah, I don't know what happened to the guy. He just got fucking ruined, bro. He just got, like, legitimately ruined by his own community, much like how Cap is... She's cooked by hers. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah. That's just... Yeah. Alright, does somebody tell me to check DMs? Anything wild? Yeah, no, you guys can figure out what's going on in there. Tectone just fucking... Tectone likes the Captain Klondike name. Yeah, he just gave me the seal of approval on that one. Yes, sirree. Yeah, he laughed. He's LMAO! They are accepting all the... Guys, Cap and Pokey chats are essentially every gacha chatter that got cross-banned in every person's chat. So literally, Cap and Pokey's chats and Skull CJ's are the actual rejects of society. Where they are banned in every other gacha chat. Which is like kind of insane when you think about it, right? It's kind of just nuts once you think about what's going on. Jenna's chat too. Yeah, it's dog shit. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows Jenna has like one of the worst fucking chats ever as well. It's the same shared users in Jenna, Pokey, Cap, Skull CJ chats, bro. The worst part of gacha. Like fucking quarantine, bro. I would even dare like say you could just use their chat list as a way to crossban. You could like actually use their logs as a way to just crossban and clean up your fucking community. ASAP. Just clean that fucking shit up. No problem at all. I'm 100% sure it could happen. 100% sure it could happen, bro. And like purity, like the fucking clean air rating just goes up. Just goes up after that. Oh, good lord, bro. Oh, good lord. Just avoid misfires? Absolutely. Yeah. But I'm just gonna be real, bro. It's what you did in Glaive's chat. Yo, good job, Noisy. Good job, Noisy. Also, guys, like I said before, I didn't need any help in this drama. So, what I don't want you guys to be doing is, just in case you do see more CCs starting to speak out on the matter, there is no need at all to send any, like, hate, any, like, oh, why the fuck were you silent? Oh, why weren't you speaking out against this shit? Like, oh, like, why weren't you, like, fucking helping him out during these times? Because I don't need it, bro. Because I was up against 15 dumb fucking kids instead of, like, actual real adults and CCs. So, like, there was no need at all to get any help from somebody because it was easy enough to deal with on my own. And only when we started getting into, like, actually fucked up shit, right? Where it's black and white and there's clearly right and wrong, did Techie step in. The copyright stuff, right? That's when you can say, oh, Tecto went on safe side. No, bitch, because it's the right side. It's the right side, the one you should be on by default. And obviously, Tech is one of the bigger CCs that's able to withstand the brigading. I'm like fucking 3K CCV right now, and I was still getting brigaded. What do you think, like, some fucking 100 viewer, 200 viewer, 300 viewer guy is going to deal with? Do you think they can handle the brigade from Pokey's community, the brigade from Cap's community? We saw what's happened in fucking VXP Fiction. That dude is getting fucking tickled. That dude is getting his booty tickled. 1,000,000%. He even confirmed his booty was getting tickled. He did not like it. That's why he reached out to me to talk about it. And I was like, yeah, this is why I've been telling CCs you don't need to get involved, because these community members are fucking insane. They're fucking crazy. What the fuck? This is what I meant by sometimes I say crazy shit for fun. Okay, if you're gonna freak out about booty tickling, then just go tickle your booty a little bit and realize it's not that bad, alright? Is that fair? Tried it? What do you... You know, never mind. Yeah, this... Y'all are just rage baiting me. I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. VXV was a well-reasoned voice of... Guys, this is the thing. You don't know how bad these community members are. Like, a lot of, like... Or maybe they do. The CCs know. And so it's just, why would you want to basically throw yourself into the hornet's nest? I'm down for it, because I'm built to throw myself into hornet's nest. I've got a lot of built-in damage resistance. So it ain't no big deal for me. Same here, they aren't affecting my mental. That's the thing, right? A lot of these creators thought they had the mental for drama. But they didn't. And now they're going to face the consequences. Mr. Pokey was all about, oh, if you can't handle the heat, don't get into the kitchen. Huh. 5 Raiders? Oh, WW. At least it's not on my Discord. Woohoo! Is it too soon to make jokes about that? Probably is, right? That joke was in poor taste, wasn't it? That joke was in poor taste, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Still recovering. Fair. Fair, fair. Well, it is my server, and I did have to go report that shit to the FBI. So if anything, yeah, I mean, let's be real here. I did a lot to get to resolve the situation too. So if anything, I can't make jokes about it. Go fuck yourselves. I'm kidding. I'll stop talking about it. Did we make this happen today, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think we went all out today? I think we still kept it polite. I mean, let's be honest here, right? I'm kind of like all... I don't think we're going to have that much more intensity regarding this matter because I'm on day like 28 or 29 in a row, bro. Like, I just... At a certain point, I've got to conserve my energy just in case I need to go again. Just in case I need to go again. Because, yeah, this is the 28th day of me talking in front of a camera for like 5-6 fucking hours, bro. Day 28. Day 28 of talking in front of a camera for like 4 to 6 hours. I thought you were going to take a day off finally. Something always keeps happening. And this is the thing. Look at all these guys taking their days off, right? We got Captain Cabinets taking her day off. We got Mr. Pokey taking their day off. Who hasn't taken a day off? Who hasn't taken that day off, though? Damn. 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 Just every single day in February. Is this not the hardest chart to read on the planet? What the fuck even is this? Every single day, bro. Literally I have not missed a stream in February. The last time I took a fucking day off was January 24th. Oh my lord. January 24th. Then it's been every day since. But damn, I can't really get mad with stats like that, right? Yeah, I guess I just can't get mad. And this is why you can never, this is why defamation is going to be so hard. How can I prove damages and defamation when these are my fucking stats? So, like, these guys get to just call me a rapist. They get to call me a criminal, do all of this shit. And because I can't prove damages, because I'm growing, because their claims are so ridiculous. Yeah. I heard Tectone also had a call with Nux Taku that involved this conversation. I kind of wanted to react to part of it. Part of me just wants to, like, build up a repository of some fucking vids. Yeah, I might react to just, like, part of this video.
Do you have anything you want to share or no?
That was 3 days ago. It's very relevant for the situation, actually. It is very relevant for the situation still, right? And because the set's gonna be reignited with Pokey, right? We could do a nice little, like, Nux Pokey sort of thumbnail. You already reacted to it. I reacted to, like, part of it for, like, 1 second. So, I plan on just, like, turning that into, like, an official sort of, like, vid. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, wait. Let me see if they even, like, talk about it over here. Copyright. Yeah. No, they talk about it. No, they talk about it in here. Yeah, no, they talk about it in here. So, yeah. I think that's what we'll do next. I think this part is what we'll do next. How long is that part of the conversation? Do they only talk for like 3 minutes on it though? I can farm that. Yeah, no, I can farm that. No, I can do it. I can make that like I can make that like a 12-minute video. I can make that like a 12-minute video. Oh, I know exactly what I was gonna do. I know exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna make this a video about like what like million subscriber creators think about the situation. That's the point of this vid, is to bring in the expertise of the YouTubers who have like millions of subs, hundreds of react videos, right? Blah, 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 all of that. And then get their take on the situation, hearing the details. That's the point. That's the point. So yeah, I need to bring up some of like Nick's tweets and like stuff like that. And just do a bit of that moving forward. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm out of water though. I'm like fucking dehydrated or some shit. So I need to get like a Gatorade, bro. I need to get like a fucking Gatorade. Give me a second. Skull CJ uploaded another video. Well, I mean that's well, yeah, I don't care. The guy is a viewer. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if a viewer makes a video about me. It's not that big of a deal. If another content creator does it, maybe, but yeah, if it's just a viewer like Skull or Pixel Tree, I'm good. All right, BRB. That's the best thing you can say about them right now, guys. They're a viewer. They're just a viewer. All right. Did we review the rest of these fucking messages? Yeah, I think we said that they were like old, but these are all like new. Let's take a quick look at these. Yeah, let's take a quick look at these. Might need to add them onto a video. What is this, Mr. Brokey soon? Yeah, that McDonald's picture was pretty appropriate. That McDonald's picture was pretty appropriate. We'll be honest with you. Okay, let's see what's in here. Insane title, weaponizing someone's goodwill is crazy. Yeah, imagine doing that, right? The best thing we could do with him is publicly ignore what he is saying. No public reaction, no public engaging. Make it so our community even forgets he exists. Solid advice, to be honest, though. You probably should have taken this advice weeks ago. The funny thing is that he doesn't realize it's still that he became what he hated. I am so happy with myself after this drama. It's insane. Like, I have, like, never been happier with myself. That is the truth. Because good golly gee, we just beat the fuck out of 15 fucking people by ourselves. Destroyed them. Fucking destroyed them. You got permission to react to this?
Sarah says people are angry he was blaming people not involved. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe that somebody where child porn was being spammed in their Discord and they had to contact the police because they were afraid for their life, said them things he didn't mean.
My personal take is that probably holds up in any court anywhere. Yeah, that's probably going to be something that everyone unilaterally agrees on. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Let's all just say that let's just say that he deserves it. Let's just fucking start saying that he deserves it and really keep on driving the point back. But he said mean things, And that way we don't de-escalate this guy's life where he had to contact the local authorities. Let's just keep reminding everybody because...
Dude, they were so chill. They were like, the call was over in like 1 minute. Because I think they just know. It was over in 1 minute.
Because we're so fucking far gone, we can't just chill the fuck out for a day.
The call with Techie, where he was telling me to do it, took longer than the call with the PD to get it sorted out. That is like how well equipped this area is with it.
Maybe you guys don't understand this because you haven't been swatted 3 fucking times. But
I'm sure it's a lot different in Texas, though.
But it's not fun. And when your info gets posted on a site known for doxing and known for swatting, it's a little...
Yeah, he crashes out way more than that. That's like the fucking start of it. It's like he is weaponizing Pokey's kindness. She just won't stop, bro. It's wild. She just like won't. She will never back down. This is, I think, where she's just going to be forever. I don't know why people are so brainwashed by Tectone's take. Okay. Why is it always projection each time, though? That's just kind of ironic, isn't it? So now he is okay with such thumbnails. What a joke. Y'all know what the thumbnail of this stream is, guys? I'll show you the thumbnail of the YouTube stream right now that they're schizoing out about. I'll show you the thumbnail that they're schizoing out about, bro. Are you ready for this? They're getting their panties in a bunch over this one. They're out there freaking out over this one. My thumbnail game been on point though, right? It be on point right now. We can agree on that. My thumbnail game is on point. What's wrong with it? Isn't it the truth? He literally fits the definition of a gotcha terrorist. Like, literally, if you look at the definition of the word terrorist and you look at and you associate it with gotcha games, he fits literally to a T the literal definition of it. Like demands, blackmail, extortion, false accusations. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, they're schizoing out about it. Oh, now so he's okay with such thumbnails. What a joke. It's not even that bad, you fucking pussies. These fucking pussies, bro. It's also why he was saying he'd make a legendary case out of me and other CCs during his reign. Bro has one of the most corrupted, fucked up minds. What do you mean it's Tectone and Saint that decide what words are okay and what are too far? I know how the grift works. Oh, so Tectone and I are now grifters. Okay, all right. I guess Tectone and I are now grifters. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, wait. Okay, we got to start reacting to this. I'm sorry. I saw that one. The way she's replying to this comment chain. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, all right. Yep. After I saw her response to the grifter statement. Oh, boy. Oh, fucking boy. Yeah, no. Okay. All right. We're going to add this onto the Tectone vid. So naturally, we talked a lot about in that Tectone React, what is so wrong with so many CCs nowadays where they're just on the side of Mr. Pokey. And so we're going to have Miss Captain Calories over here, Miss Captain Refrigerator, right? Gorlock, as they do say, Smo from the Ornstein and Smo boss fight in Dark Souls, the Covetous Demon from Dark Souls 2, and Ornn from League of Legends, right? And instead of making items in that game, once she reaches a certain level, she makes false accusations. We've got the Discord of this amazing CC. On the screen. And what I wanted to do was actually read out the types of conversations, the types of rumors that her and her Discord love spreading around. Insane title. Weaponizing someone's goodwill is crazy. So basically, these guys are going ahead and they're trying to talk a lot of shit about a recent thumbnail that I made of Mr. Pokey. This is the thumbnail of my live stream currently. Most would say, based off of Pokey's conduct and understanding the definition of the word terrorist, Mr. Pokey definitely fits the definition of a gotcha terrorist. Let's see what the Discord thinks over here. Right? This is just somebody bitching and moaning about how they should just, like, ignore me moving forward. Would have been awesome advice for them to take, like, 3 weeks ago. The funny thing is that Saint doesn't realize it's still that he became what he hated. I haven't changed at all. If anything, I've only improved as a person, improved in my argumentative abilities, and of course, improved my ability to handle things under duress. Because 15 of you dumb motherfuckers came at me and you all lost. So, afterwards now, I know what it's like to have to deal with 15 disabled children that happen to have YouTube channels and the ability to make videos. Very easy, if we're going to be real with it, right? Mojo over here is like, I don't know how someone can get that deluded without actually going through something horrible. They're out here talking about how everyone else is still in the wrong. Everyone else is still in the wrong when everybody in the space is literally telling them, you need to back off, you need to get over this, and you're in the wrong. Nuts, right? Fucking nuts. Should show his YouTube thumbnail for it. And this is the thumbnail. This is where they start discussing it. It's like he is weaponizing Pokey's kindness. Oh, wait, when have I heard that before? Yes, guys, I'm weaponizing the kindness of this creator over here. You're totally right. the creator that when I told them I was getting accused of rape in their comment section, they responded with, "Gonna cry." I wonder where the grandstanding was from this community when that was going on. I wonder where the grandstanding and the moral high ground, where was that in this community when that was going on? What about Mr. Pokey's reply where he says, "I am a victim"? Man, they really developed a lot of virtue overnight, didn't they?
Yep. Saint doesn't give a fuck if he loses. He has an oiler paying his legal bills, so he has nothing on the line.
That is true. But this is the thing. Most people don't look at this case and think it's going to be a loss for me. That's kind of just the general gist of pretty much anyone who knows law and has made an opinion on the matter. I don't think that there's been a single person with, like, lawyer experience or law experience that is on the side of Pokey in this. Just saying. I haven't seen a single one. I don't know why people are so brainwashed by Tectone's take on the copyright strike. So now we just got open shit talk to any creator who is not on the side of Miss Captain Cabernet and Pokey. Why is it always projection each time, though? It's 10 for 10. Good golly gee, man. Good golly gee. Projection is a really ironic thing to say here, right? Especially considering the false accusations that have been hurled out by these parties. The fact that these parties have said that they're going to fully commit and follow through with lawsuits. And, well, now they're going away with tails tucked behind their legs. Like a good little dog, right? Relying on others' money can be fatal. You're saying this in a content creator's chat. A content creator who gets no views on their YouTube videos. So really, donos on Twitch are the only way for them to live. So, bit of a self-own here, if we're frankly going to be honest, right? Bit of a self-own with this one, right? Because when's the last time Captain Cabinets uploaded a YouTube video? Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think the YouTube channel's looking particularly too good when you decide in your rage and hatred to just completely abandon it and just not upload anything related to any game for 2 weeks and just make 2 videos on me in the past fucking 13 days. So, yeah, you know she's not making no fucking money from this YouTube. Because there's no videos being fucking published. That's a fact. All right. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, guys, this one's so bad. It's so terrible. Yeah, this is the worst shit that's ever been made. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Right. Where was the moral high ground? Where was this virtue signaling before? Where was this virtue signaling before? Why are they starting only to virtue signal now that Pokey is now the subject of conversation? Oh, I see how it is, right? Oh, so now he is okay with such thumbnails. What a joke. I don't even know what this fucking retard, this fucking pseudo-intellectual is trying to say. This is the most retarded, this is like one of the most retarded sentences I've ever seen. It doesn't even make any fucking sense. Saint doesn't give a fuck if he loses. He has an oiler paying his legal fees, right? It's also why he was saying he'd make a legendary case out of me and other CCs during his raid. Bro is one of the most corrupted, fucked up minds. Miss Captain Cabinets, Miss Captain Klondike, Orn, Gragas. You literally accuse me of committing federal crimes by saying the raid on my Discord was a psyop. And you proceed to promote doxing conversations of me in your Discord, where your response to hearing that they're discussing doxing me, your response was LOL and bro, LOL. But hey, yeah, I'm the one with the corrupted, fucked up mind. Absolutely. Yeah, you're the one that literally lets people talk about dark web doxing websites on your Discord when it's a CC you don't like. Insane. What do you mean it's Tectone and Saint that decide what words are okay and what words are too far? Yeah, I know how the grift works. Just still disappointed that people don't learn. And this is the killer response here. The coup de grace. I've just accepted that they're all a lost cause at this point. Everyone else is a lost cause. I am the one shining beacon of truth in this sea of deception. And that's why I wanted to record this. I saw this response, and I've realized, well, I've said it a lot. She's crazy! Someone said bacon of truth. Oh. Anyways. I don't understand how people can be this gullible. The case is on Saint, not his Euler. The Euler can change idea in 1 to 2 years, while the case is still going. The Euler has already donated so much money. My head is still spinning looking at the transaction history. But they don't know that because they have no context and they're just saying a bunch of shit. That's the dumbest thing to do, going into court thinking someone else is going to finance it 1,100%. That's why it won't happen. Guys, they're saying they think the fee supremacy gonna back out. That's what they're saying here. They're saying he's gonna back out. That's what they're implying. Oh, Saint doesn't have the funds or the balls for this. Saint don't got the money for this, and Feet is gonna back out. Bro, now they're just theory crafting like the fucking dude. This is like Doctor Strange looking through the 13 fucking million universes. What? I can wire in advance. Like, that's the fucking shit. Like, this guy is ready to fucking wire just all of it in advance. Just let it sit there until it's used in, like, a fucking trust fund, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. They don't understand, but they're like Doctor Strange looking through, like, the 13 fucking million universes, right? Where they finally beat Thanos, but there's no universe this time where Thanos gets beaten. You're fucked. You're cooked. It's over. Like I said, Infinity War is over, and there is not going to be an endgame. Though I did say that 2 weeks ago, and I guess we actually have done the endgame. So, whatever, right? I guess that one didn't come to pass, but we'll just repeat the line again because it is over now. Careful, I think they're going to say you went too far with that statement. Lost cause seems not a good word to use. You should try terrorist. My bad. Yo, at this point, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think she just... I don't think she plans on being a content creator anymore. I think she's probably planning on quitting within the next couple of, like, weeks and then just moving to, like, a regular job. I do think this is just kind of like, it's over. I think it's just over after this. It's time to get a real job. Because... right now, content creation is not a real job for you. They didn't go for the head. Ironically, Pokey went for the head. But he missed. By trying to strike down my channel with 3 strikes at once. But he missed. So, he took my advice. He did go for the head, but he missed. She can't get hired at McDonald's? Yeah, I see why. She's just eating the merchandise. Anyways. Yeah, if I was Saint, I'd be asking for like 500k before it even starts so he can't change his mind. It's crazy that Feet Lover or Feet Supremacy already said that they would do that if necessary. So it's like, look at how they... like, these guys are just... Bro. They are terrorists. This is a joke. I repeat, a joke. Yeah, no, yeah, hey, okay. Awesome joke to make considering your current circumstances. Awesome joke to make. You're super funny. Yeah, I see why you have 200 CCV. Timeout. Okay. Pause. All right. I think it was Fox Soul who said they'd be putting disclaimers. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. Oh, okay. All right. So now they're posting the title of my Twitch stream where I said I don't negotiate with terrorists. Combined with this thumbnail, that's a pretty fair thing. I think that's a pretty fair title for my Twitch stream. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Yeah, it looks pretty solid to me. I think it's a good combo. Yeah, that's just what good content creation looks like. Maybe you guys can take fucking notes so your channels don't fucking end up like this. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is all so fucking gross, man. This is the same Maple who was asking why they can't talk about doxing other creators in this server. We have actually, let me just fucking bring it up. This is the same chatter, guys, that was asking why they can't talk about doxing other creators in their Discord. Which is just baffling when you think about it, right? It's baffling that somebody even fucking said that. You know what I mean? Isn't that just a confusing statement to see? Wait. Surely I've got to hear somewhere. I've got to hear somewhere. It's like a 27. Is it 27 minutes? Here's a bit of a bonus for you as well. Looks like to. Oh yeah. Here we go. God forbid people have an open discussion as I'm talking about a doxing for. As I'm talking about how you shouldn't be talking about doxing other CCs in a content creator's Discord. God forbid people have an open discussion. Sorry, guys, we can't talk about anything Satan doesn't approve of. You're talking about doxing other creators. This is one of Cap's mods. This is her community, bro. And now they're out here grandstanding about how gross this thumbnail is, as you're actively talking about doxing other CCs. Sorry, I just got stun locked here at the retardation. I just got stun locked here as a result of the retardation. And this is actually like the start, right? This is actually like the start. This is actually the first image in this compilation over here. But as you can see, guys, this is sort of like an internal look. This is sort of like an internal view of what it looks like in the Discord of somebody with Satan derangement syndrome. And I guess there's more. In my ideal world, people like Cap could afford to just ignore Saint saying whatever he wants. Just don't engage with him anymore. Yeah, okay, let's do the Mr. Pokey tactic. Don't engage, then crash out, then just crash out even more, and then start copyright striking, then say you're gonna sue, and then don't sue, and then okay, whatever, right? Sure, let's start off with step number 1 over here. Don't engage, right? Ignore him and make him invisible to you. That doesn't really work when I'm the one that blocked her first. That doesn't really make sense when I'm the one that blocked her first, and I blocked her on like day 2 of the drama. And we're now on day like fucking 15. Wait, I just realized we could make a meme where instead of the elephant in the room, we just put Cap and then say address me. Why has nobody made that yet? I said I was gonna dab. I'm fucking. Sorry, that one's good. That one is good. That one is really good. How happy are you for having the best gacha community? I love how there were people saying that's still too far, bro. Bro, she said I committed federal crimes against my Discord, bro. Bro, she legit said I committed federal crimes against my own Discord for views. She literally said that, bro. That I distributed fucking all that shit for views. Yeah, you're right. Nah, Knackwall, you're right. Yep. Knackwall, you're right. There's a reason why he has a VIP, guys. Sometimes he's got that small nugget of wisdom. One ray of truth in the sea of bullshit. Sorry, where were we? Slash ignore him and make him invisible to you. But sadly, there was so much overlap on initial communities that there was no invisibility possible. And Cab, while I appreciate her, has her own brand of stubborn, and there was a little chance that she would let herself be walked over without responding to what was said, which, when you look at Saint's history, would never have gone well. I feel like there was a way shorter way to write that. Cap is super stubborn and retarded, and she caused this entire situation to occur because she's super stubborn and retarded. Yeah, I think that's a better way to summarize it. Hope you guys like that explanation. Oh, now we got Chinom over here, one of my bad chatters. So my theory on Cap's chat has always been, it's just filled with the rejects of the Gacha Society. Where they get banned in my chat because they're a fucking freak. And there's a reason why I banned them, because they're a fucking freak. And so this guy is confirmed a fucking freak. Probably is. Even if she ignores him, he keeps spreading misinfo and weaponizing his audience against her. I hate this comparison, but it's too accurate. Saint is like Russia. He'll keep stepping on your toes, and if you keep ignoring him, he'll just keep pushing for more. He won't stop until you set a hard line and actually bite back when he crosses it. How does this guy manage to try to bring world politics into this and then make it make no fucking sense? This is what Skull CJ's doing. Stepping on my toes, and if you keep ignoring him, he'll just keep pushing, which is literally what happened when this guy increasingly elevated the harassment he was levying against me until eventually he put me on top of Jelaine Maxwell in a photo. He put my face over hers. Like, how are we even typing this, understanding that this is... How are you calling me Russia when this is literally the track record of this guy, where he goes from regular looking thumbnails, like these ones, no issues. No issues at all with these, right? Then he starts saying he gapped my holes while saying it hurts to walk, which is basically, again, implying he sodomized me forcibly. That's why people call him a grapist, by the way. It's because of this thumbnail. I don't know how he doesn't understand how people will assume that he's approving of fucking crimes with thumbnails like this. It's kind of fucking obvious, right? Then he goes ahead, calls me a cum dumpster, then puts my face on top of Jelaine Maxwell. Sorry, this is just unrelated, but... And now they're saying I'm the guy that's Russia. This is why do you think these chatters are banned? Do you hear what I said? Why do you think these chatters are banned? Do you think I banned them for a good reason when this is the type of shit that they type? Except he doesn't stop if you bite back. And he'll call... When have I called anyone a Nazi? I'm just wondering. When have I called anyone a Nazi? Proof? But then again, it's the Captain Cabinet's Discord, right? You get to just say that other CCs are Russia and that they're calling other people Nazis. Alias 202. Oh, the chatter that was saying that he hates... The chatter that was in Zome's Discord that was saying that he hates Jewish people. Okay, I guess I called that guy a neo-Nazi because, like, well... I don't know how else I'm supposed to read that statement. Yeah, I guess I did it once then, but... You guys, like... As you can see... This is the reason for why Captain Cabinets is in the condition that she's in. This is why Captain Cabinets is having so much backlash, so much flack, so many things against her at this moment in time. Because she's simply just not able to swallow her pride, realize that she's raised the most deranged and disgusting community in the space, and just will continually think until the end of time that she's been right the whole time. And that everyone else is just wrong, and that other people are just the worst people ever. And she's allowed herself to basically cultivate one of the most disgusting communities on the platform that is just filled with cross-band chatters that are banned in mine, banned in many other CCs because they are miserable, disgusting people that just want to cause trouble. And that's what she's decided is worth growing her CCV. Because just look at this shit, right? You see what's going on. She decided that she wanted to brag about her views, bro. She made a YouTube post bragging about her fucking views, bro. Talking about how amazing it is, right? W for the... Oh, W is growing off. Oh, payoff. Thank you, everybody. Ooh, I love this. I never did this for views. I feel free and secure in knowing people are with me. I feel free and secure knowing people are with me. And then you just say, I've accepted their all a lost cause. What the fuck? You are just so delusional. It's insane. And now it's time. Because the music has stopped. Right? The music has stopped. Because I just took one little look at your Twitch tracker over here. Gorlock. And... I hope you're ready to dance. With no music at all. Probably be good for you, though. You asked for it? What is this? I think you can replace it with just her. I think you could just replace it with, like, not, like, her face on an elephant, but, like, her. Yeah, that's low effort, bro. Like, the goal is to put her, not her face on an elephant. That was, you got the fucking request wrong. You got the fucking request wrong. What the fuck, man? That just looked bad. That just looked terrible. Anyways. Our community will be working on that one because obviously, when this is the same creator that accused us of committing federal crimes against our own Discord for views... That video will be linked in the description. I don't think I can really care too much anymore, can I? About offending people's feelings in such a minor manner. Let me know what you thought about this one. Peace out. Alright, I think I'll make like an intro for this. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as you're all probably aware, we have this creator over here that is currently undergoing one of the most insane, one of the most ridiculous, and one of the most absurd crash outs in Gacha history. And what's clear from this moment moving forward is that Captain Cabinets basically has no allies anymore. All she has is a bunch of very, very, very loyal Twitch chatters that just happen to be the rejects of the gacha community. I'm talking about chatters that are cross-banned everywhere because their takes are so awful, their takes are so bad, and their takes are so fucking ridiculous. And we've gotten DMs, we've gotten internal conversations on the public channels of her Discord, right? You can just join and take a look at them, right? And the realization that you'll have is that she is mentally cooked. She needs to be either she probably should be medicated or something like that, right? Because moving forward, what you'll see, the realizations you'll come to, is the same as mine. She's crazy! So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at everything that's in store. Well, I guess she'll ban people that call her Gorlock, but she won't ban people that are talking about doxing other creators. So, like, if you call her Smo or like Ord or Gragas, you're banned. But like, if you talk about doxing other creators, you're good. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just shocked. I didn't know somebody could be like this. I had no idea somebody could be like this. This is not a normal reaction, right? This doesn't make much sense. I don't even think, like, Frogan would do this. Like, can you think of any other streamer that would do this? Any streamer that would do this. This is just unique, right? This is otherworldly. I'm mind blown, bro. Saint has 100% called Cap a Nazi. Proof? They just say stuff. If you guys see anyone who's a regular in my chat and his, let me know. All right, Roach. Goodbye. And Nando, y'all are fucked. Hey, I guess it's over, boys. Hey, I guess it's over, boys. Yo, she getting everybody out here. She getting everyone. But hey, right? And remember, me asking for Killjoy to be banned was too much, right? Oh, me asking for Mayes Moon to be banned was too much. But hey, you call her Gorlock, she gonna go Gorlock mode on you, bro. Oh no, you call her Gorlock, she gonna destroy you. My bad. Here's here's version 2. Let's see this shit. Oh, I was gonna say, you could just get a real photo of her. as well. She got plenty of those. It'd fill out the rest of the room. But yeah, that's a little bonus over there. You can see what I guess we found out what's bannable in Cap's Discord. Hey, yo, talking about doxing other creators is okay, but calling her Gorlock crosses the line. Hey, I guess that's good information for anyone to know if they're trying to join her community. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just mind blown that she'll ban people for this, but she won't ban people for talking about doxing other creators. I'ma just be so for real, bro. Like, bro, how? How do you ban somebody for this, but you don't ban people for fucking talking about doxing other CCs? Can I just talk about how crazy that is? Can I just talk about how nuts and wild and ridiculous and crazy that shit is, bro? I feel like that's just weird. Captain Calamari, Captain Cholesterol, Captain Carbonara, Captain Calamity. Yeah, for the fucking buffet, bro. She walked in and the owner passed out. Guys, remember, she's not banning people talking about doxing me. She's not banning people that are talking about doxing me, bro, on her server. But now she's out here grandstanding about how she about to cross-ban every person who make a joke about her. It's just crazy, right? It's just crazy that you could just talk about doxing other creators, but if you call her Gorlock, she will ban you. All right, guys. So my personal take is that oh man, I'm fucking tired, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like fucking tired. So I think I might just like call it here. Because dude, this shit has been going on for a long fucking time. I'm just gonna, it's been going on for such a long fucking time, bro. Oh my lord.
必让羞毁楼梯秀的比克莱他还高，菲比把卡池里艾米斯和卡卡落掉包，菲比和阿飘约会颠覆乐乐单发合照，菲比老空鱼汤说别人是空军钓鱼佬，菲比救兵，金发教时装乖巧，菲比救兵，小朋友很多问号，菲比救兵，闯祸还说不知道，菲比救兵，看人家穿炫的呀
People really like this character. Yeah, they really like this character. They really like this character. The song I said yesterday was way better. Yeah, I gotta double check every pegs in link from here on out after that shit. That's what I'll fucking tell you, bucko. Yeah, I gotta get a mod to check that shit first. I gotta get a fucking mod to check that shit first, brother, man. Good lord. Dude, Gotcha's dead, boys. Dude, this drama killed Gotcha. Yeah, no, it killed Gotcha. There's nobody streaming anything right now, probably because they don't want to fucking deal with it. So, like, literally, it's just, what I said was going to happen was that because of this drama, the viewers were just going to congregate on, like, just like a couple of channels. Yeah, so there's just literally nobody. Actually, the only person for me to raid in the category is V. Not that I don't want to, because V's obviously been taking some hits through this. Yeah, I think we could raid V to go help him out, yeah. But there's, like, nobody else. Literally. This killed Gotcha. Raid Asmon? There's no point in fucking raiding Asmon because this bitch has 45k, bro. This bitch has fucking 45k and he didn't even acknowledge me when I raided him last time. He didn't even acknowledge me when I raided him with like 1k last time. Bastard. Right? I raided with like fucking 1k last time. He didn't do shit. He didn't say shit. He said, thanks, Saint. Proof? Proof? Raids out. How many viewers do I even have? Oh, that's a lot. What the fuck? What's up? Who's on YouTube? Oh, we're going down on YouTube, which is fine. Actually, we were probably at like fucking 3k earlier, right? But obviously, it simmered down a little bit because we got through all the exciting parts. Yeah, I mean, like, bro, there's not really too much going on over here. Ah. We'll give one to V. Because V has taken some damage from... We'll give one to V because he's been, like, the one guy trying to tank Pokey and Caps and Skull CJ's community. They're, like, trying to tank. Yeah, they're, like, trying to... He's tried to tank it, so... Yeah, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. He accepted the, he entered the arena despite seeing what was going on. So yeah, let's give him a chance. Let's see where it goes. All right, peace.